Well, welcome everybody. A couple things before we do get started today. If you know someone who wants to play one of my games, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting onto the waitlist for a waitlist for a campaign slot or getting into one of the one shots. I do have a one shot coming up in a couple of days here on Friday at noon Central Time, where we are going to be doing a game with a story of a leaf. It's going to be a lot of fun. Go check that out. There's 2 tickets for that still available. The playtest for the Dark Forest Adventure Series, that sold out, so that is completely full. We also have the Patreon over at patreon.com/gameric, where we do a lot of announcements. There's some fun stuff coming up, including a new product likely to hit there tomorrow, so look for that. We also have the GM Tip archive, the GM Tip videos and archives over on YouTube. We have the clip contest going on. We also have the reference site over at toivoarpg.com. And lastly, we have the Sagos Edition t-shirts, hoodies, and tank tops right at gameric.com on the front page. But let's go ahead and get you guys going and get you guys to play some D&D because you guys came to do that.
Word.
All right. Well, you guys were adventuring in the lands of Toivoa as you were looking for your friend, Bodhidharma, who has been transported to the land of Limbo, to the plane of Limbo. To that end, you came far to the south, to Avana, where last week you managed to pierce the veil and, stepping through a portal, find yourselves here. There is no wind. There is no sound, except for your own breath and your own heartbeat. You can hear the clothes of everyone around you rustling, as there is no noise anywhere around. What would you guys like to do as behind you the portal has disappeared?
No, oh my gosh. Don't worry.
Remind me again, Eric. Both Fu and I have we don't know where we're at, right? That's what we forgot.
Correct.
Actually,
You
Eric,
guys-
can you give us a little bit more of a? I don't remember that at all. When did that happen?
Soon
When
as we
they
step
stepped
the
through.
portal.
It was the last thing that happened last session. When they stepped in, we had a saving throw.
Oh, the wisdom saves.
Yes, sir.
I see him up there.
Yep.
Last
Okay,
one
so-
was normal.
Do they know who they are?
Yes, but they don't know why they are here or where.
We don't know
But so
why
we
we are.
So we could talk to them.
Oh, of course. Nothing stops you from
Sure.
talking to them. Except
All right.
for the deafening silence of whatever this place is.
I flutter my eyelashes at you.
Who's you?
Is
only
you
one
everyone?
Your eyelash muscles are so
They-
strong.
The only one tall enough to meet my eyes.
Oh, I like. Who? Like, you remember who I am, right?
Yeah. Had a good
Yeah.
party, huh?
Yeah. So it's no one we know, but we kind of got shanghaied into rescuing a guy, and now we're in a place called Limbo. And we just got here. I don't know anything about it. I don't even know what we're supposed to do now. But luckily, Pear here, and I point over to, she knows who Pear, he knows who Pear is. He's in charge. So he'll just let us know what we're supposed to do. That's all we have to worry about. Just do what Pear says.
Why are we going over this?
Oh my gosh, did you pair?
My advanced eye contact and background telepathy allowed Kawhi to understand my state of consciousness.
Okay. Which is
Did you not hear Pear, or are you role playing?
no. I heard, but I would have no idea that you guys lost your memory.
Well, I didn't
Or
lose my
like,
memory.
Well, not losing memory, but like in character, I would not have known that you guys don't know why we're here. I guess.
Oh,
Kawhi can hear just the question marks coming out of my head.
hey,
Yeah. So I just heard you be like, he knows what we're doing. And I'm like, yeah, we all do. Like,
Ever
Yeah.
confident.
All right. What are
So
we supposed to do, Pear?
we're looking for Bodhi and Callie. And by the looks of it, he's smoked everything here, so there's no signs of him.
Why would there be
Does anybody
signs of
else-
him here?
Why? It cut out at the
Doctor-
beginning.
What?
It cut out at the beginning of what you said.
Oh,
so I
I
didn't
was,
hear it.
I'm saying, why would there be signs of Bodhi here? Where the hell are we? I have no
We're
memory
in a
of this place.
Well, I don't either. I've never been here. But we're in a place called Limbo. And honestly, the other you is the one that knew why he was here. I have no idea why he was here, but you said to come here, and
He said he's in limbo. Grant knows where he's at.
Yeah. We're here because
Yes.
that's what Grant said.
Are we, though? Do we know
Yeah.
that? I mean, we just walked through some door. Did you guys see a sign saying, "Welcome to Limbo, home of Bodhidharma" or something?
oh, we'll
no,
fire
there
up
was
to
a
the
sign-in book. You had to check in, and we saw his name.
Oh yeah, the
We
doorman.
not
I forgot
check
about the
in.
doorman. Did anybody tip the doorman?
Are we serious?
Right.
Did I miss the doorman?
There's no doorman. You didn't
Yeah.
miss him. Guys, come on.
Nope,
We have.
your
I
perception.
think we're having
wasn't
some
high
memory
enough.
issues again.
Is
He
Two.
out-stealthed you, Dr. Grau.
That's possible, but improbable. Well, I'm just going to stand around here in the middle of this unnamed
Oh no
desert.
Here, let me.
thinking philosophically about
I'm
doormen.
gonna try a spell really quick.
Doctor.
I have locate person.
But
Locate creature. It might help, but he'd have to be within 1,000 feet of us, and
I can see more than 1,000 feet.
yeah.
I figured we'd see a tie-dyed little spider monkey out there somewhere.
What do we see, Eric? If I scan the horizon, can I see anything that looks remarkable in any way?
Let's roll a perception check.
Thank you. That's what I wanted.
Guidance.
Okay.
You don't need it.
With a 31, sir.
Broke 30 though. That's awesome.
Near the edge of the horizon, miles away, for just a moment, there are two flashes, like light catching on a piece of metal. And it's off in that direction.
There. You saw that too, right, Bear? That flash.
Both of them?
Yeah, the two little... It's the only thing I've seen out there so far. Maybe that'll tell us where we're at.
Yeah, that's probably Bodhi and Callie. We should head that way.
I don't think it's Callie, but
Yeah.
let's go that way. That's better than nowhere. Unless you guys want to take a nap or something.
It doesn't look very comfortable for a nap, but yeah, let's.
The
let's
sand's
keep moving.
pretty comfortable.
This sand, this
Yeah.
broken,
It's not like it's glass.
fractured sand. Okay.
I mean,
I'm
it's
kidding. Let's go.
not where you grew up,
Okay.
but it's not rocks.
Right. Let's go.
So
Okay. So I guess we just walk in that direction.
Is there like a road, or is it just like
you see no
flat?
road, you see no signs of civilization, you see no signs of anything except for these two trees, dunes, and sand.
Could I? Well, I mean, Brahmi, would you care for a better view?
Oh, yeah.
I would like to pick Brahmi up and put
Okay.
her on my shoulders.
Brahmi, you're able to
Although maybe-
climb the vast mileage.
Yes, of course. Although, I mean, maybe Dr. Grau would do better at a higher vantage point.
You would be incorrect.
I pat Brami's foot. I'm actually thinking that if this is limbo or a place like we came from, we might get separated a little quickly.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a good idea. Pear, why don't you come up here? We'll scout ahead.
All right.
Since we both saw them
Separate
up
now.
there.
Let's go ahead and separate by choice instead of unwillingly. Just stay within 30 feet, okay? Don't go too far ahead.
Just don't walk slow.
If they get ahead, Brami, I'll run up.
Okay.
Pear, I don't want to alarm the rest of them because they have weaker constitutions, but we're not leaving tracks. I don't know. Kawhi's got dust in his nose, but I don't know if we should.
There's a lot of sand here.
Like any tracks?
Zero. There's no footprints behind us. There's no trail we're leaving. So if this is the same for Bodhi, if this is Limbo, it's going to make it increasingly hard to find him.
I hike my robe up to see if it was just dragging and covering my footprints as I walk.
You pick up your robe and nope. As soon as your foot leaves the sand, it's like it was never placed down.
Okay, it might not be that comfortable with sand.
Well, do you remember that water that we crossed earlier?
That fake water?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think
it was like
it could be like that? Like, if we just think that we're going the right way and it'll be short, we'll go the right way and it won't take that long?
that kind of sounds like a Bodhi way to do it, of like positive thinking. Could work.
Well,
could hurt, I guess.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
Do you want a list?
Yes, it'll pass the time.
No.
Really, the
Don't want to
worst
list.
would just be one item, not a list. Otherwise, it wouldn't be the worst.
I mean,
It's varying degrees, I guess. The worst for you could be the worst for not for someone else. Like maybe we
Oh.
start alphabetically. That's random.
That's a fun game.
We'll start with like
All right.
amputation, maybe.
No. This is guys.
Asphyxiation.
I think
No.
at this
That's
point in time, we
true.
probably shouldn't. I don't think Brahmi would appreciate us. We start in a game of dumb ways to die for each individual person.
I'm just throwing out there. Maybe we just need to get some positive vibes going. That's what Bodhi would do, and he's here, so maybe we'll find him better if we kind of think a little more like him.
Think
Oh,
he's here, wherever.
Then let's play the game of what's the best that could happen. In
He could be
alphabetical order.
hiding behind
He
that
does.
tree.
He does always look at
Is that
the
tree
bright
big enough
side of
for him to
things.
hide behind?
He's not that tall.
That's not a thick tree.
Well, it depends how much Gorp he took with him to Limbo.
This is true.
He can just
Eating a
make it
handful of
anytime
cigarettes.
he wants. Eric,
Yeah.
I have a question. What does it take if we want to challenge this? Is this even real? What's the process for doing something like that?
It's up to you.
Okay.
Lick it. You should lick it first.
I don't
it
think
takes
so.
squinting really hard.
Almost
As we
no
walk, Eric-
illusions do taste. It's all sight, sound, sometimes smell.
Are you serious?
Hey, let's
It's
face
very
it.
few
Every
illusions
toddler
to
I've
you.
ever known, has always started with taste.
I mean,
It's the most reliable.
I
I think it really
just learned that
existential, I
Merlot's a toddler.
It's true, Merlot.
Merlot does taste does everything.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did.
Merlot.
He didn't eat it though. That's Mordrax.
Yeah.
He,
He just licked everything.
Oh my gosh.
as we're walking, Eric, does it look like we're getting closer to the trees or what
Yeah.
Dr. Grau saw?
Yeah, you move past the tree that's there. You will go down some dunes towards the distance. You are traveling and progressing.
When we get close enough to what Dr. Grouse saw, do you want to try casting that, Brahmi?
I can try.
Remember, I did say miles away.
It'll be a minute.
Yeah, we'll do it when we're closer.
While
Let's
we're
see how-
walking,
how-
do we see anything else besides us out here?
You see sand,
Hmm.
rocks, these two trees, and the rocks in the distance.
This is the
That's
worst game of I
promising.
Spy.
Eric,
Yes,
as
sir?
we travel, how far have we traveled so far? If I had to guess.
Quarter mile.
Okay. Have I noticed if it's repeating?
Doesn't
Am I seeing the same two damn trees?
Roll an
over
insight
and over?
check.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, okay. That's
It's like the
What's it
old
called?
movies.
Guidance.
There you go.
Yeah, no.
What's it called? I'm sorry.
With a 15, no, you don't see any more trees. These are the two trees. You
I don't
are
like that.
moving, and if you look behind you, you can see those two trees behind you.
I am not. I'm looking at where we were going. I'm not taking my eyes off where I found it.
Okay, well, if you didn't look behind you, then you have not seen any
Those-
additional trees.
Okay, perfect. Those two trees haven't come back up again.
Negative.
Okay.
as we pass by them, can I go like knock on them or touch them to see, I guess, make sure they are physical?
Sure. You walk
They
up
are
to the
who they
tree,
say they are.
and you just tap on it.
Yeah, like just making sure it's not a figment of my mind and
Sure.
that it's actually there.
As you strike it, it's hollow, dead, dry, and it gives you a nice little thud. But the sound seems to die right there. It doesn't carry, there is no echo. It's just a tree.
Are our voices like higher, lower?
They're just
Louder.
normal, and they sound louder, but at the same time you realize that they're not. It's just there's no background noise at all. There's not the rustle of sand grains. There's not the chirp of little critters. There's no wind whatsoever. You can hear your own heartbeats in this silent place. It's starting to get maddening how silent this place is.
That's why we're playing a game.
We are playing a game.
I spy with my little eye something
That's not
brown.
the game. That's the worst game.
As
Pear, didn't you take over Bodhi's room though?
his room?
I'm trying to remember in the house.
W- I'm confused as to what that is applying to.
Oh, you know, the house back at the Pearl Sanctuary?
I can't remember. He might have let me stay in there, but I don't think that I would have taken it from him.
Oh, it wasn't, he was gone, so I just couldn't remember.
Wait, was there something weird about his room there?
No, we're talking about the best things that could happen because we're trying to, have a little more noise in this strange situation. So, Fu said the best thing that could happen would be Bodhi would suddenly appear, which would be great.
Oh,
And-
okay. I missed the chat on the.
It's okay.
Side.
And then B, we'd all wake up at home with Bodhi safe in his bed. And then I worried because it might be your bed now and I couldn't remember, so I figured I'd ask.
I feel like
Who
we
has C?
would both fit in one bed. If a bed fits Flu, it could certainly fit me and Bodhi.
That's a very good point.
If
Wow,
I
that's
knew
a
him
big-
better, I might suggest that Bodhi has an aura that takes up way more space than you think.
He does have an aura. I think that's true. Not sure what the aura is, but that sounds accurate somehow.
As we're walking, Eric, assuming because you said it's miles away that we're
Yes, sir.
headed to, would I be able to switch out one of my attuned items, or do we have to actually stop and do a rest for that?
You're not doing anything other than walking, so in this case, we will allow it.
Okay.
Usually we would have to say no, but in this case, we can go ahead and do so. What are we changing?
I just wanted to attune to the lodestone that you gave us last session.
Okay. Cool.
Hmm.
I know when I talked to Grant about Limbo, he was very specific in saying it's dangerous, which makes me think this place isn't Limbo because this is not dangerous. If I quote what Grant said, he said,
The plane of limbo is not a place that suffers visitors lightly. It's said that in a limbo, thoughts themselves can shape reality, meaning that travelers must keep a careful grip on their minds and wills. Those who become unfocused risk being swept up and transformed into the plane's turbulent, shifting matter, which can coalesce into impassable creatures and dissolve into a maelstrom of pure force.
or something like that. I might be paraphrasing.
Oh my gosh.
Did you repeat that?
You're very good
No.
at that.
I was playing this game.
Yeah,
I
sure.
wasn't
He
paying
said-
attention.
Keep your mind on and pay attention, or shit can happen, or something.
I mean, maybe it's
Well-
good that we talk about good things because, if we're talking about good things, then maybe only good things will happen.
All right.
Here in
I mean,
limbo.
what's a good
Love.
thing?
Do you
What's a
guys
good thing?
all see that
We're
tree
on
over
D.
there? That one looks alive, not dead for D.
Which
Tree-
tree?
Alive, not dead is D.
There you
Hey, perfect.
go. He's playing the game.
Am I the only one that sees it?
Yes.
See,
Okay.
sees the tree?
Alive
There's a
tree?
tree?
Yeah, it's got a ton of leaves.
Oh, the other tree. Like the one other tree.
With the one there in the distance?
No, there's a third one.
Hey,
There's a
Rascal
third
Soul,
tree?
just lead us to the damn tree.
Okay.
Out of character, I'm just trying to see that going off of what they
Mhm.
had previously said, if I manifest it in my mind, it shows up.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Let's keep manifesting. Let's do this.
Well, you're a scout and the leader, so I will follow that.
He's a scout and a scoot. So get scooting.
I'm just going to keep walking the same direction that what Dr. Crowd's scene was,
Okay.
but be like, oh, it's just a few more minutes right there.
Is it a steady light, or is it like flashing, or is it like a neon sign?
It is a steady light. You look up and you see the sun as you are walking.
Is the sun moving through the sky?
Are you going to watch it?
While we're
I mean-
walking, yes.
In the way normal people pay attention to the sun passing through the sky, not like fixate on it. But
Cool.
does it seem to be setting or changing?
Doesn't seem to be. However, Brahmi, as you're checking, and as Tristan is also checking, your eyes suddenly get itchy. And you realize you haven't blinked for 3 hours.
No way.
And you guys have walked for 3 hours.
Mm.
And you can now turn away from the sun as the clouds have moved nearly imperceptibly.
I'm gonna blink a lot.
Mio says we're fighting the sun, so I guess we're fighting the sun now.
You guys are
Um,
staring at it pretty hard.
Okay, that's not great. So, has none of you have blinked? You guys noticed you've blinked at all?
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
a good reminder, Brahmi. I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay, that's.
Is that something you have to keep track of?
I didn't think so, but I just realized I don't think I have for the past 3 hours. Or has it been 3 hours?
I mean, you've been gawking up for a while.
So why don't
I
why
have
don't you
not
walk in
blinked,
front of Thwoo from now on?
Why?
but I
said, why don't
have
you walk in
flexed
front of Thwoo?
500 times. I've been counting.
Wow.
2, 3.
500 times in 4 hours? That's a lot of flexing. Just
Yeah, about 1 a minute.
yeah.
Well, no, some are a little bit longer.
Well, if we keep playing this game and then every letter we all blink, then that's good. Maybe we should have a little water.
And we'll have blinked, what, 5 times in 3 hours?
I like
think
that we
he was
made it
skipping
through
to F.
like 5 letters in 3 hours.
Eric, can I
Oh,
tell if
this
I've gotten any closer to what I've been looking at?
Yeah, you are definitely progressing. You guys have
Okay.
walked for 3 hours. You've crossed a good, moving at about 5 miles an hour. You've moved about 15 miles. You're approaching that distant area over there.
Okay.
Do we have, by the way, shadows?
Yes.
Mm.
Okay. I was just curious since we don't have footsteps, if that's the only thing that we're missing.
Yeah,
That
you
we
got
noticed,
shadows.
at least.
wrong. Something's wrong.
What's
We're
wrong?
in limbo.
You
No,
know
I
that
know.
now.
It just
We gave
feels
it away.
weird.
I'm going to take out my staff and try and draw in the sand.
Okay,
Does it immediately dissolve like the footprints?
it does.
When it does it look like it, I guess, fades away, or does the sand
The mark seems to
move?
just reform back into its previous state.
Okay. So it doesn't seem like, I guess, the sand's alive. It's just more just going away.
Right? The mark seems to just go away.
Can you hold this real quick, Dr. Grau? I'm gonna hold my 8th staff so that you can hold the other end.
Yep. Got it.
I'm gonna try and dig down into the sand
Okay,
as, I guess, the length of the staff
sure.
and see if
You're able to dig down a couple of inches before you hit rock.
okay. So they didn't even lose sight of me.
No, you went down 3 inches.
And is that like that? If we keep walking and then I try that again?
Yep.
The
It's
same
only
thing.
about 3 inches deep of sand.
Huh. I'm gonna run up like halfway up a hill and try the same thing,
Sure.
and I assume the same thing happens.
Same thing happens.
This is a really weird shaped rock.
All right. Fantastic. Pear found a really weird shaped rock.
Well, at least we're at the tree now.
The rest of you look around. You do not see a tree.
What tree?
You must have failed some type of spell save like these other guys earlier.
What?
Do you see a tree?
Yep. We just walked by it.
Oh.
You're talking about the tree that you were talking about with the leaves.
See, he saw it.
No, I didn't.
There's no
Well-
tree, Pear. There's no tree here.
I'm gonna
Okay,
pat Brami's foot and be like, don't disturb his positive manifestations.
Okay. All right. But I mean, we should all try to see the tree, right?
All right,
It's
what
okay.
kind of tree is it, Pear?
Yeah. Take us on a
Um,
journey.
You know, it disappeared. I think because you guys didn't believe hard enough that it just
What?
went away.
Aw.
Can I get
Pear.
perception checks from everyone, please?
Perception?
Yes, please, because you have reached
So
where Dr. Grau saw that double flash.
Ooh. Double flash for F.
Me and Fu are busy just double flashing each other.
Understood.
What about this flex?
I've been
So,
working on some back muscle flexes. Check this out over here. I can do like a.
It's good, dude.
douche. So, Mr. Dr. Grau, and Miss Brahmi from your perch upon Fu. As you look around in the distance, far near the edge of the horizon, you see something standing proud from the rocks. It seems to be a bit of vegetation.
Oh.
Very, very far away. And next to it, you see some figures moving.
There. Movement. Here we
The
go.
thing that was standing proud disappears.
Huh.
The figures way off in the distance, and you can catch that glint from before. This is the same direction that you were headed. So, would you like to keep going in that direction?
Starflower. We keep following
I
them.
didn't
That was something.
Sorry, I didn't see what you guys saw.
There. It's probably on the. You gotta stand up tall. Just trust me, it's on the other side of the dune.
What was it?
Things, people, places, objects. I'm not sure. It was something. There was something that moved as well.
Okay.
Looked very pompous. Smug.
Pompous movement.
You can tell by the swagger. Oh, holy
I'll
shit.
race
Wait,
it
hold
here.
on a second. Brahmi,
It disappeared in
Yeah?
a very pompous way.
can you cast sending?
I mean, normally, yeah.
Normally, could you say, hey, Bodhi?
I
WTF, where are you?
didn't memorize it. I'm sorry.
How about message for over the dune then?
I mean, we're in the same place if you guys really think this is limbo.
Yeah. Who does someone have message?
I
do.
actually do.
There
But
you go.
take it.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you
it's
do.
Over
it's
there.
directional. So you point in all of those areas, and I'll point in all of these. areas.
Just spin around and cast it.
Well,
Go like
try,
We'll
back
stand back
and
to
just-
back.
try pointing towards those figures first. See if it could be there.
Where are the
I
figures
point
at?
over the dune and message and call out loud at the same time. Hello? We're friendly if you are.
They are
roll
far,
for
far
initiative.
beyond 120 feet.
Is that all
Oh,
for
the
the
dune's
message?
really far away.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I don't have.
I
And
didn't realize
locate
that was
creatures
actually-
only 1,000 feet, so
But you didn't
Well,
memorize
it's fine.
sending?
It's a cantrip.
I
so
didn't.
Sounds
just
mean when I don't
Got
have.
my voice changer on. You didn't memorize sending?
I mean, well, I didn't pray for it. There's a lot of other things that we had to worry about. So since we had telepathy, it didn't occur to me. Yeah. Yeah, I have gods I pray to.
If
That's
only
how
we
I
were
get my
actually
spells.
powerful and didn't rely on the help of other people.
I keep trying. They don't give me any spells, and we follow the
The
same path.
gods?
You follow? That's rude.
I mean, they
Yeah.
will. You just really have to devote yourself to them. So
Like through like sacrifices and stuff, Pear. When's the last time you killed like a virgin or something? Like
I have never killed a virgin. So
Can you
well,
guarantee that?
Well,
Ask.
I
it's not
haven't,
like I
and
ask people their
I mean-
intimate
I
details
mean,
about
some of
their
those
life.
henchmen you killed.
all I'm saying is I've never done it, and I don't have spells, and you have spells, Brahmi.
I don't know what to tell you, Pear. I mean, we can start you on a journey if that's what you want, but it
I
just
would
might take
love
a little
to
while.
learn. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I would.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, learning spells is fun, but also just learning more about your religion. I'm sure you
Really?
know the most about religion here.
Oh, yeah. No, that would be great. I would love to tell you all about it. It's really, the Triune is truly just a beautiful balance of nature. So I think you'd really enjoy it.
I definitely would. So, looking at this place here,
Uh-huh.
what do you think they are in charge of? Because there's like nothing here.
Yeah. It's pretty desolate.
So would that mean that the Triune's not here, or they chose to make it bare?
Well, deserts exist in places. So, there's a lot of places that maybe we don't completely understand, but there's got to be an ecosystem that kind of exists here. The change, the push and pull of nature existing. There has to be some part of it here, unless here isn't real. So,
That's true.
I mean,
Well,
I don't know. I've never been to Limbo, so
So do
just
we
gonna
keep
walking.
moving?
Yeah,
I
I'll
am
raise it
worried.
there.
We should
It's
probably just approach those people you saw.
Or do we set camp here and let them approach us? Maybe send out like some way to tell people that we're here so they find us, or do we find them?
How long has it been since we've actually been adventuring, Eric?
Roll an insight check. Do you have a orb of time?
I have a insight check.
Okay.
Guidance. Gotta channel Altair.
So since you arrived through the portal, it has been approximately 7 hours.
And how long is it since we did our last rest? So it's only been like 10 hours, right?
Right.
Since, okay. But we have not actually fully rest. We've only done the candle, so it's been quite a while.
Right.
We only have about 3 more hours left of Heroes Feast then. So
We might as well get
And
get closer to where we need to go then, and then set
if
camp.
if I look back on, I guess, to where the trees were and how far past that we had started walking, I'm sure I can't see it all, but can I gauge how long it would take us to get to where we saw the people at?
You can roll an insight check to estimate that, sure.
Come on, Pear.
I'm not
guidance.
looking. Oh, that's. I guess I'm not looking for exact, but just
Right.
like whether
A
we'll
ballpark.
make it
Sure.
in.
With the 16, you figure that you could probably get to where you saw them after another, 6 hours or so.
6 hours?
Well, the sun's not going down by the looks of it, so
Mhm.
we'll make it before nightfall.
I mean, he's
Maybe
not
they're
wrong.
coming towards us too.
Is there going to be a nightfall?
I don't think so. That
I mean, you were the one analyzing the sun. Does it look like it's going down?
I
Is this? I'm gonna look
can't
up and see if the
tell.
sun's in a different position than it was when we looked up last time.
Okay. Tristan continues staring at the sun as you guys are walking.
No. Don't stare at the sun. Probably pulls his face away. Don't stare at the sun.
no, you should. That's how you get blind
No.
sight.
You
That's-
have to do
no.
some amazing gymnastics, Bronny, to reach Tristan's face while sitting atop my shoulders.
Unless you're using your
You're
feet.
She
Unless you use
curls
your feet.
over. She curls over Flu's head and
I'm
reaches
just
down and just grabs the hood on Tristan's head and tugs on it. Stop looking at the sun. Blink.
okay. I'll blink. and
Remember
look
what
down.
happened to me? Remember what happened to us before?
No,
Don't look at the sun. Oh my gosh. We blinked. Am I crazy? Should I not be remembering this? I'm feeling a little gaslit here. What's going on?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Like, we didn't see anything,
I
right?
wasn't looking at it for that long. I was just trying to gauge if it's going to set soon.
I don't think it is. Okay, what number? What number? What letter were we on before?
Okay. Oh, L.
Eric,
Right.
you've been granted inspiration.
Thank you, Tech.
Kawhi, can you come up with something nice for L?
Luau.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, an amazing luau,
perfect.
and Bodhi's there with a bunch of
Weed.
weed.
Oh, after L is him, a
Flowers.
bunch of marijuana.
Yeah.
Gonna party
Is that
through
what
the
they call
night.
it here?
On and on
Oh,
to the
Lord.
break of dawn.
The green goddess.
Okay, we're at P. I'm done. We're at P now.
Kush.
Bear's like, I'm not playing this game.
Fun.
I have not seen a cactus yet.
I know, this is crazy. Have we seen any creatures like
None.
lizards
Not a
or
bug, not a
everything's dead?
lizard, not an emu, nothing.
We might want to actually do as Dr. Grau suggested. I think,
We need to sit and eat and rest.
Yeah. especially if Hero's Feast is about to drop, because we don't know what's waiting for us. How far away are we from those silver things now? The flashy things?
By this point, you guys have traveled for another 2 hours, so 4 hours away.
What do you think, Pear?
I'm okay to keep walking, but I know that might not be the same for everyone.
For the record, if you guys continue walking, you will gain a level of exhaustion because you did not take a short rest in the past 8 hours.
Thanks for the heads up. Maybe we should rest for a little bit. Let's sit, let's eat, drink some water.
Speaking
Spread out
of
a
water,
picnic blanket. Yes.
Brahmi,
Yeah?
you're a Triton, aren't you?
Yeah.
What a
How is
strange
this
question
affecting
to ask
you?
the blue kid.
I'm okay right now. If we're here for a few weeks, I might have to conjure some water. Well, maybe less than a few weeks, maybe a week. I will definitely need water at some point, but
Right.
I think I can make it. So,
Okay, just let us know if you're feeling a little lightheaded.
oh, thank you. I'm okay right now. Much thanks to Flu. Thank you for carrying me, but maybe I should walk for a little while.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're splitting up.
I
So,
think we're okay.
camping for a bit?
Yeah.
Why?
What?
How long does Tiny Hut last?
8 hours?
I think we can use it to figure out how long we're camping, because time's kind of weird here. So maybe make sure we cast that, even if we don't use it, just for gauging 8 hours.
That's a great idea.
Tiny hut as a timepiece.
Incredible.
Yeah, the problem is everything on the Kontiki is beach time.
We got sand.
We're halfway there.
Just need the water.
I could create water if you need it. Not that much, but
Puddle.
more like a jug.
I can I think I can do something that lasts only for a minute. So, but I think something that lasts an hour might be good for us to gauge how time passes here. We didn't want to wait
Actually-
8 hours.
Well, we can do the hut, and then mind talk dies after an hour. So,
Oh, great.
so
I mean,
can
not
keep-
great, but
I can keep casting it if you'd like.
So are
So
we
what's the plan,
stopping
Pear?
for? I think we should stop maybe in at least for an hour to give our feet a break, and then keep going. I mean, if anybody wants to stop for longer, that's okay with me too. But
Yeah, let's rest.
So take a
We'll
short
rest.
rest.
Okay.
So since the tiny hut lasts for 8 hours, would Kawhi be sensitive to how much time has passed since there's a certain amount of time that the spell lasts? Like as a countdown, I guess? Like would he know, be like, oh, it's going to end soon? Would he have a feeling that it's
Yes.
ending soon? Okay. She's struggling.
Why is
blinking.
Brobby tired? That's the
She's
real
not
question.
tired. She's looking at the same scenery is quite tiring. Also, she's
Right.
reminding herself to blink.
Yes, Your
Exhausting.
Majesty. Considering it's
So
exhausting to be carried through the desert.
He's the best. Thank you so much, Fu. Are you tired?
Not at all.
Really?
I was built to travel.
Aw. Too bad there's not like
that's where
water
all the
here.
mileage comes from.
That's where the mileage comes from.
Oh.
Is there any evidence that the people who forgot going through the portal, like it was only a temporary thing and they're remembering stuff?
No?
I mean, we told them why we're here now.
Yeah.
You think we're here. I'm still not convinced this is limbo.
I am a bit skeptical too.
Well, then,
I still can't
What's
believe we
this?
didn't see
And I
the
hold
big
out my
sign.
staff.
That's a staff.
No, you're supposed to go under it.
Oh, well, we could do limbo after we rested for a bit.
All right.
I guess
Um,
party games are a good way to.
And who
Keep
knows?
our minds
If
occupied.
we're playing limbo and they see we're having fun, they might come over and talk to us. Because they want to play
Yeah.
limbo and limbo too.
That's true. There's not much else to do here by the looks of it.
Why? Do you know any party games?
Like limbo?
Limbo's a great one. But I mean, so we've been here for like 12 hours, Eric?
11, but yeah, about this point, 12, sure.
I'm just going to point out, as the only one who can change to an animal shape, pin the tail on the donkey, off the table.
Okay. All right. No tail on the donkey.
So
That's fine.
short.
You can.
This is short
pick
rest,
the
guys.
animal
by the
you
way.
want.
Yep, short rest. You guys can hit the short rest button.
Everyone, eat, please.
You guys have rations?
Yes.
Yep.
Of course.
I have a ton of
I'm
rations.
prepared.
We were supposed to give them to people, and we did not.
They're just all in the bag of holding.
I have a lot of rations in the bag.
Can I talk to one of the skulls really quick?
Sure. Which skull are we talking to?
Let's
Mine?
try the humanoid the humanoid skull.
The humanoid skull?
Yeah, because I grabbed a mind flayer skull and a humanoid skull, but I didn't know if it was like an elf or what
Right.
it was.
Cool.
Just to see.
Hey, Eric, did
Yes.
Heroes Feast wear off? I'm just
Yes.
wondering whether
Yes.
to roll hit die for the extra.
It's
Okay.
gone.
It's gone. I'm sorry. I will
No,
I will
that's
have
cool.
us.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't roll HP to
Sure.
go up to that.
I'm nervous to have us eat it. The second one we have two. We had two. We consumed one. We have one more, but I'm nervous to have us eat the second one if we're just not sure what the. I think once we get a better grasp on kind of like what's going on, it might be safer to eat it then. Because if we eat it
Yeah.
now and we're wandering for, I mean, hopefully not 24 hours, but
All right. That sounds good.
is that
And
okay?
I will give everyone 18 temp hit points.
My gosh, you're so cool.
Nice.
He's such an inspiring leader.
I consider myself more of a recreation director.
Understood.
All right. But like, I've been like listening, like we've been here, like as far as, oh shoot, I'm sorry, I wasn't on my video. We haven't been given any kind of, or we haven't found any hooks, right? We don't know what we're doing.
Pretty much.
Well, I was asking the other people.
Okay.
I was asking, like,
The only things that we've seen are those things in the distance. That's the only maximum that we've had, as well as information we received before coming in. And if the lack of anything is evidence too, that could be.
okay.
Maybe the only thing that guide us were the flashes of light.
And were we actually following them or not?
We were heading towards them, and then when we saw these people right over there who could probably hear us talking about them,
Okay, I have an idea.
it
Okay.
teleported.
We know Bodhi, right? And Mio or Dr. Grau, you have something of Bodhi's, correct?
I don't know if I do.
Does
It's been
anyone?
It's been super annoying that I don't think I have anything of Bodhi's.
You've got everyone else's blood samples.
You have no idea how many times I've looked and I'm like, I have none of Bodhi's blood. It's like, how is this possible?
Mio's gonna rectify that with every one of his party members ASAP.
I'm working on it.
Because what I will do while we're doing our short rest, I will do that for Bodhi, just to see if he's in a desert area, if I can see him.
Okay.
Some scrying. And
Sure.
I do that
Very
just
cool.
by like, I'm rearranging my liquor cabinet and just arranging all the rums and bourbons and scotches and ryes by the various colors, by how tan they are, from lightest to darkest. As I'm looking through there, it's just woo, some crazy flashback, and I scry Bodhidharma.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I really thought Mio could help me, but it doesn't seem like. Does anyone have anything of Bodhi's?
Let me check. Hang on.
If you don't, Brahmi, try using this, and I'll take off my cloak and hand it to you.
What is it?
Oh.
Out of character, it was Calatrix's, so in my head, I just assumed that they're together.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, my heart.
Yeah, so the only thing is I think I have a likeness or a picture. We can say that, but I don't have a possession or garment.
Well, I have never seen Bodhi.
No, I know.
No, but we can telepathically, if we're telepathically
draw a
connecting.
picture of him.
All right, who's drawing the picture of Bodhidharma?
I'll draw the picture of him.
Yes.
Wait, we can't send it telepathically?
No, you actually have to have the likeness in your hand.
Oh,
Not your
okay, okay.
head.
I'm very sorry. Yes.
All right, so we're getting a picture from Mio, and you guys know the house rule. So whenever you
and I'm aware what I have to do. The problem
House
is
rule.
Neil's a much better drawer than
I understand.
Grant.
I'm gonna cheat then.
Oh my gosh.
You
Dr.
can cheat. Okay,
Yeah,
this is gonna be great. All right, so you're casting scrying. We will have a likeness of Bodhidharma. All right, you have not met the target. You've only heard of them secondhand. You have a likeness, so he has a +3 to this saving throw.
If Bodhidharma is trying to avoid it.
Bodhi Dharma will not be scryed upon.
All right.
What a
Some
brat.
bullshit, Bodhi.
God, Eric, you can't go back to your old roles. That's not okay.
I didn't have to. He's got a great wisdom save. Just say it.
Can
It's
he
good
just not
news.
be seen through like
Party-
the puff of
The
clouds
party you're trying
that
to
are
reach
surrounding
cannot
him?
be reached.
Now, with
Just
that
like
being
a-
said, Eric,
Wow.
Yes, sir.
do we know that Bodhi resisted this?
Yes.
Okay, so at least we know he's alive.
Do we?
I mean, he resisted that.
We're here because we're confident that he's
Yeah.
alive.
If he was dead, he would not be able to resist the scrying.
Okay,
And he is on this plane of existence.
nice.
We're so close. We can do this.
I love that being on the same plane of existence counts as close now.
We're so much closer than we were.
I never said he was on this planet.
What?
Hey,
Eric?
settle down over there.
I heard we get to go into spaceships.
We're going
I
on a
heard-
trip on our favorite
Guys?
ship.
I
Guys,
just heard
you
he
don't-
found good weed, but that
I mean,
Incredible.
He's a space cowboy, so
What if he moves on to shrooms? I don't know what we're gonna do.
Go, Sir
I
Casilla.
Eric-
will kill him. Those are my people.
Your people.
You guys
Shrooms?
joke. You guys joke,
House
but
of
my
Shroom.
brother went to prison and his name there was Shroomy because what he went there for was having 50 pounds of them.
50
That's
pounds.
a
is
lot of
He
crazy.
was
Yeah.
cooking for a group.
He was in college taking microbiology and decided to go ahead and practice.
See, you need lots of.
Practice micro
But
dosing.
that's my final. Don't confiscate it.
It's chicken of the forest. How could they imprison him for
Hey,
that?
chicken of the forest is something I've always wanted to try, just saying.
That's more than Bear weighs in shrooms.
So just
Yes.
imagine a pile of shrooms of the size of a pear.
He's cleaned up his life, which is good.
Brahmi's gonna talk to this humanoid skull really quick while they're vibing.
Okay.
First thing she's
How are
gonna
you
ask,
doing this exactly?
using her. What do you mean? How is she doing it? How
I'm
should I
just
say that?
curious. Are you just talking to it, or are you going to cast a spell?
Or are you gonna flirt with it?
What? I don't understand why this is a question because she's been doing this for so long. But yes, she is going to she's going to use her amulet to
Understood.
speak with it. So
Where do
she's
you
not
wear this
casting a
amulet
spell.
exactly?
On her person,
Under her
up
person?
on- around her. Why? What?
I'm just
Make
asking
the
if
roll.
she's a necromancer.
She's not a necromancer. This is just
Well,
helpful.
amulets
Amulet of
normally-
lost voices.
Yeah, amulets normally go around necks. That's all.
Yeah, it's amulets of lost voices. So it's not like crazy. It's necromancy. Okay, so she activates the amulet and she asks. The first thing she asks, "What is your name?"
His name is Reginald.
That's it. Just Reginald. You don't have a. I'm sorry, Eric. I'm asking you specifically, not the skull. It only has one name. It has
Reginald is
no.
all I remember.
Pear.
Did you ever go to limbo?
Yes.
Hmm.
How do we defeat? How do we travel through limbo?
On
Safely.
foot.
She said safely.
He responded, on foot.
I'd be so annoyed. She's gonna leave the skull here in limbo.
I think that means start
What a
Don't even ask the
jerk.
last question. Just leave it here.
I'm gonna
I
listen.
think
You listen to
that-
me, not you, Pear.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
you were no, that's fine. I think he was just telling you to stop writing foo everywhere and to watch yourself. That
What is? That's not even the top of a
How did this-
conversation.
How did
I'm
the
speaking
skull
to a
just
skull
struck?
right now.
it's not safe. He said on
Just-
foot, not on people.
It's incredibly safe. That skull doesn't know what he's talking about. I would
Wouldn't-
never drop Brahmi.
Wouldn't it be funny if
I think
like, the
falling off
minute that
you take fall
Brahmi-
damage.
I
Wouldn't it be
would
funny
catch
that the
Brahmi.
minute that Brahmi walks as well as the rest of us, we suddenly get there like that?
Stop. That would be awful. That would be so awful. Okay, listen, Reginald. I will resurrect you and then dump you here in limbo forever. If you don't shape. This is a spirit does not understand anything she's saying. So
It's like Hamlet just sitting there contemplating his skull.
Do they
I'm
also
trying to think of a
respond to
good
our
question for it.
questions, Brahmi?
Huh?
Do they respond to our questions or only if you're asking?
Only to mine. I'm
For-
sorry. I have the amulet.
Because
No,
we
that's
were going to
perfect. I
jack
just
with
wanted-
people beforehand, Robbie has asked that we be very specific on this point.
Wait,
No, that's
what are we talking
I
about?
preferred that. I just wanted to make
We're
sure
not talking about anything.
Okay.
I was just making sure I didn't accidentally say anything that
Right.
triggered.
Oh no, you're good. You guys can say whatever you want.
For
I'm
the
the
record,
one
that was
who's.
question 4.
I didn't. She didn't ask anything.
You
Yes,
didn't
she
say out of
did.
character. You asked a question, then you asked another question.
Well, then what was Reginald's answer?
I didn't say anything.
No.
And the skull shuts down.
She just dropped it outside of the tent.
Just drop kick it.
Useless. Okay.
Reginald's skull will rest over there.
Yes. Good.
So
What'd
now
you
there's
get?
3 things in limbo: 2 trees and a skull.
Robbie, are you wearing shoes?
She wears really beautiful sandals, like elegant sandals, and they tie up around her
Legendos.
calves,
Understood.
around her fins. So
They're not even dusty.
Understood.
she has to show off her toes and, barefooted. That's how
After
Trains
what I
do it.
saw of her toes the other day, I am frightened.
she has pointed nails
Right.
on all of
These are
her.
Meg's.
I believe those are called talons.
Oh, they're just normal nails. That's normal. I'll try and have that.
I mean, it's all perspective.
Oh, well, I'll EC try and have that. Little pointed nails. Yeah, that's fine. You know how like the spines come out of fins? It's kind of like that.
People really like the sensation.
Of spines?
No, of toenails.
Yeah.
It puts a different
Meg,
perspective on things.
Brahmi is not bothered. Meg is having uncomfortable chills about it. Yuck.
You gave your character claws. I'm just saying some people like that.
You're right. You're so right.
I'm just thinking that just adds another facet.
I'm just glad
to
it's
when
not
she climbs
Dave
up on-
talking about this
Oh.
for a change.
What's up?
No, I'm just imagining this puts another facet to when she climbs up on your shoulder.
She's
She's
very
like,
careful.
it's
She's
like
been with these her
pitons.
whole life. She would never. She would never hurt anyone. with them. She's
She
very
did not
careful.
tuck her
slashing
feet
damage
behind my shoulder blades and kick me.
Mhm.
I'm not saying I would have stopped her. I'm just saying she didn't do that this whole time.
No, she's very careful. What was that pair?
Oh, I asked if she took slashing damage when you got on her shoulders.
that's what I was going at. At least stabbing.
They're not registered as weapons, so I think she's safe. I think they're safe. So I think Foo's safe from the.
That's more than Northern EC.
I'm looking at my actions, and under attack, no nails are listed. So I think everything's okay.
Do you have a claw?
No.
Okay.
All right. So do we've dealt with illusion magic before? If we think back to do you remember when that massive illusion was cast over that part of the forest?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to everyone.
She was
You
don't
weren't
remember
with us,
such a
but
thing.
He's definitely not
That's what
talking
I
to
was
the
asking.
skull. Reginald is not involved in this conversation.
Rami suddenly
Wait,
just stunned into realizing that the only person who remembers this is Mio. And Mio's not even
That's
here.
That's what I was
Grant
wondering.
is here
That's what
now.
I was thinking.
Grant
I was
is
like,
here
I
now.
don't think any of our characters were part of that.
She like covers her face a little bit.
So what happened when the forest was covered with an illusion?
No, it's weird. A long time, it feels like a long time ago. It was barely, I guess, a year or two ago. We dealt with a huge illusion that covered the forest, and the forest looked totally normal until I'm trying to remember how. Eric, can you help me remember this? Trying to remember how we conquered this illusion. I personally can't remember. I don't know if Rami would remember.
Calatrix and Altair were able to see through it.
Yep.
The two people who are not here.
Emil spoke of this occurrence happening back outside of the Pearl Sanctuary. He said you couldn't interact with the elements that were illusory. So
Yeah.
since we can touch things here and we seem to be interacting for the most part, this probably is not an illusion.
But what about the water that we passed through?
Where did this guy come from?
We could also not interact with that. I believe you guys walked on the bottom of that said portion of water without drowning. Yes, Brahmi, I understand you don't drown as a marine animal person thing.
Thank you. Yeah.
Animal person thing.
So I cast control water, and I just believed it was working, so it looked like it was working. Is what you're saying?
Sure, if that's how you understand it.
No, I'm trying to understand it. I just was hoping you could explain it to me in a way.
I would explain it, but I don't believe you understand the math.
I don't. So I was hoping you could explain.
I could probably try to explain it, but it would take more time than we have here for me to explain basic arithmetics and trigonometry.
Basic arithmetic.
That's
And
long
from-
math for long rest material for you. But
And
I
from
know
what
you're-
Pear demonstrated, if he tried to draw a picture, it would just disappear.
We have to come up with something. Should we start walking again? I feel like we're
I don't
not
think
getting
we're-
anywhere.
what do you mean? We're almost at where you guys saw the people.
Yeah.
6 hours more of walking. I don't know if that's almost, but has
That
everyone?
was to the blinking things.
Yeah, that's where the
Are they in
people
the
are.
same direction, Eric?
They were in the same direction. You were moving in the same direction. Yes, sir.
Okay, but the people were before the blinking stuff.
No, the people were
Alright.
the source of the blinking thing.
Oh, okay.
And then you saw
Um,
something off to the side of them, but then that disappeared.
Okay, I think I probably misunderstood when you said it. I thought you said the people disappeared. Was there something else that was?
There was
included in
something
that?
standing next to them, and that disappeared, and then they appeared to walk off.
Oh, okay. When you say walk off, does it look like they vanish or like they went behind a dune that
They
we
went
just
behind a
couldn't see
dune and
them
could
anymore?
not see.
Okay.
They did not simply
I say
disappear.
okay. I say we keep walking. I mean, does anybody have any better ideas?
Besides using sending to contact Bodhi directly, I am all out other than searching.
If we rest again, I can pray for that spell. But for now, I don't think any of us have it.
I mean, we could just turn this into a long rest. I feel like it's been long enough since our last one that we could.
It's up to you guys on that one, since I know I pressured last time for a long rest. So, Eric
Oh,
has the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying that's okay. Like, I'm cool with it.
What was the question, Brahmi?
Has it gotten dark outside?
It is not.
Who has the stone from the robot thing that we fought?
The robot?
Are
The
you talking about
last
the?
guy, the crystal that we got from the
Oh,
chest of that.
that's what I attuned to as we were walking. Or I guess I could have done it during this rest or whatever. but-
Okay.
Oh,
I
speaking
mean, if you
of,
wanted it, somebody else is welcome to use it. I just
Well, I have no idea what it is other than what
Mhm.
Kawhi told us about hovering, and I did have an idea about it, and I know Kawhi didn't like the idea, but it might speed up our travel time.
I mean, what is?
My idea was to somehow, if we knew how to attach it to the Kontiki, we have a land speeder.
I mean, to
That's
my knowledge, I don't think that we can because, well, for one, when
there's
it
probably
grants flight, it's only for 10 minutes. But it says you gain that, so I don't think that we could use it on the Kontiki.
it's just a
If you want to take a break on the next round of walking, I can help you out.
Are we
Ooh.
gonna long rest for Brahmi, or are we just gonna keep walking? I'm okay with either.
Well, I think it is a good idea to take our long rest while none of us are exhausted. Because we should have our wits about us when we're on guard.
That's a good point. Is everyone comfortable with that? If we
I'm
extend our short
actually good
rest
with it. Yeah.
to a long rest?
I think the only risk is that the people we're trying to meet maybe move in a different direction.
I am worried about that too.
Or they see our camp and wonder who the hell would camp, what kind of crazy people would camp out here, and they come over.
Well, that sounds okay too. Then we don't have to walk over there.
So, do you guys want to take a rest? A long
I'm
rest?
sorry. This is something I never noticed on sending as a
Yes.
spell. You can send the message across any distance and even to other planes of existence.
Right.
What?
Read your spells.
That's I think that's a pretty basic aspect of that spell.
Across planes of existence? We could have been talking to them this whole time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty much.
I think you have to make
I-
a roll, but yeah.
I feel so dumb. It's
And
fine.
if he's resisting it, technically we couldn't.
I mean, we're gonna try. We're gonna try it. It's not a problem. I just have to pick a spell to forget. So
I would like to take first watch.
Okay.
I'll take first watch too.
Awesome.
are we doing tiny hut?
Sure. I will unfold the Kontiki just on the sand, and then I'll roll down the little window tarps so that it's an enclosed structure.
Yes, sir.
And there you go.
Should we have a light or no light?
There's always tiki torches on the outside. I mean, that's just
Can't get away from it.
Yeah.
It's a nice aesthetic.
Cool. Is there anything you guys would like to do during your long rest?
Keep watch.
Understood.
Grant will take a watch too, whenever.
Awesome.
After my watch, I would also like to go get a drink
Okay.
and attempt to contact other planes.
Contacting other planes. Awesome.
After much.
Contact other plane. All right. Cool. So you mentally contact a demigod, the spirit of a long dead sage, or some other mysterious entity from another plane. All right.
No, I don't.
Awesome. So instead, you are going to suffer how much damage?
Oh no.
20 psychic damage. And
What?
you are insane until you finish a long rest. You can't
Oh,
take
good thing
actions, can't understand what other people say, can't read, and can speak only in gibberish.
So close this time.
That that was just
Good.
because I. That was just because I gave her absinthe.
It didn't even use the spell. It's just the natural.
Quai just made
flopped over.
Quai made the drink extra strong for her.
All right. So that doesn't work, Fu. What do you sound like, Fu? Just because I'm curious.
I sound like a very large lump of person just fell over
Oh no.
and is now sprawled out on the Kontiki taking his long rest.
Understood. Cool.
Relching.
I typoed like you were vomiting from
I
the
like
absinthe.
I know.
relching. Relching is a new
I also
word.
like relching. It's descriptive.
That's when you just start rolling back and forth because you suddenly think you're a turtle. You can't get up, and you just spray.
Spray.
I'm glad those days are behind me. Anyway, anyone else want to do anything during this long rest?
After the watch, I'm just gonna lay down,
Cool.
curl up in the cloak.
I'll have taken. I know that you guys said first watch. Did anybody have the others? I'll fill in where needed. And
Right.
instead of watching, I will have just been pulled some clay out from my bag and worked on making a bong for Bodhi when we find him.
You are the worst. You would be
Gotta watch
court-martialed.
Oh.
You are the leader. How are you? This is.
There's
You're
no be a
trust
court
me.
martial.
You-
He's the
You
leader.
would. Oh my
Whoa, what?
god. You should be
What?
arrested.
Wait a second. Did Calatrix just
Yeah, I was gonna
possess?
say.
Calatrix just possessed Fu. Like she contacted the other plane. Calatrix just possessed Fu.
Just to bitch out the Starflower for not participating in his watch.
Oh,
Asleep and
I
in
want to
your own
resurrect her
vomit.
so bad.
You didn't see that.
Can we just put her spirit into like a new staff? Prepare.
We'll make her a
She'd
sentient weapon.
turn her into a sentient weapon. That would
We can't do anything with her for at least a year though. She's like gone.
That's great, Dustin.
For the record, that was Dave. The monsters.
Oh, I think she meant some photo.
Oh,
The
yeah.
photo in the
the
chat,
photo. We got a
sorry.
photo.
I said I
Yeah.
cheated.
Let's take a peek.
Somehow you made my art handsomer.
Oh
Very,
God.
very impressive.
That's how Leo pictures Bodhi, apparently.
Yeah. Oh God. Looks like my brother. All right. So you guys get the benefits of a long rest.
Thank you.
Sun is still high in the sky.
But I do the temp hit points again now.
All right.
How many were there, Dave?
It's 18.
Thank you.
Can you contact him now, Prami, or
I
did your
can-
gods-
I can try. Sorry, I was trying to pick one more spell to like forget and use. Yeah, Brahmi will concentrate on sending.
Okay.
Wait, it has to be 25 words.
It can only be 24. It doesn't have to be.
And he knows it's from me.
Assuming he remembers who you are.
It might be unrelated to
say
Limbo
that.
too. Depends on how high he is.
Okay.
Or it could be based on how high he was when he knew you. When he could
He's actually sober now.
yeah. He ran out
Everything
of weed
was
and
a
doesn't
dream.
remember you.
He's like too lucid now, and he's like, I don't know this girl. I swear she was just a haze.
purple
Brahmi
haze?
sends out, Bodhi, we have come to find you. Where are you? How can we find you?
All right. I'm going to do the absolutely meanest thing that I've done to this campaign in years. This campaign group. This is the meanest thing I've ever done to this group.
Don't be
Dave,
mean.
please describe how Bodhi would respond.
That's the meanest thing. Oh my god.
So mean.
Kelly's
He's whoa. Brahmi, man. I'm trying to find myself also.
I hate you.
I haven't been able to yet, but I keep trying. Keep on keeping on. That's 25.
Oh my gosh. He responded. Brahmi starts crying. She's like, he responded. He's here. He's here. He says he's trying to find himself too. No, stop here.
I
we
just
gotta.
saw Dustin's picture that he drew of Bodhidharma. Well done.
You okay? Isn't it like it's like your art, but like more handsome? Like I don't know how to explain it.
Crazy.
Extremely
Well.
handsome, Bodhidharma.
I think that's all we're gonna get to work with, because if you try casting sending on him again, he's just gonna think he's hallucinating.
He might think. I mean, but he's going along with it.
Maybe if you just give him specific directions, like find us, cause a commotion, smoke one up for the bad boys, or something.
Is that what you want me to tell him?
I'm just giving suggestions to help us possibly find young Bodhidharma.
Be like, Bodhi, we can't puff pass if we don't know where you are.
Okay.
He's outside the rotation currently.
Like, is that like limbo speak? And I was like, oh no, that's. I mean, maybe it's limbo speak, but. Okay. Yeah.
Himbo speak?
Huh?
No,
What the hell is limbo speak?
I thought Grant was like explaining
Everything just
limbo,
sounds upside
but it's
down and
actually
backwards.
it's just passing the blunt when you have it in the yeah. At any rate, I'm sorry I didn't get it at first. Okay, yes, she will try to do another sending.
Okay.
And she'll say, let's see.
You have no idea how hard it is to send 25 words only. You're like, okay, I gotta count every
Yeah.
word.
I'm really stoked that I was able to get 25 exactly.
You did perfect. I did. I think Kwame got 16.
How
but...
did you count that as you did that?
I was just doing my fingers every time I said a word. I might have got slightly off because I might have counted some syllables instead of words also.
It's also weird when you have like
That's very Bodhi.
character affectations. We're like, hey man, oh shit, that's 2 words.
Wow.
It's like I gotta
Yeah,
get that out.
fixed.
Okay, let me count. Hang on.
The counting syllables.
Okay,
thing is
great.
actually
I've
pretty common.
18. Wait.
I also love that we now know he's alive. I was worried we're going to get here and Eric's going to be like, oh, he died months ago. Like,
I don't like that giggle. He might
Yeah,
still.
Eric's changing notes right now.
He's like, well, Brahmi's the one talking to him, so.
I don't have
It's
to
like-
change anything. You guys are doing great.
Okay,
It's like
hang on.
we get in within 30 feet of him, and suddenly something runs out and kills him.
It's fine. We got a necromancer with us.
Yeah.
He's coming back one way or another.
Yeah, if he dies in front of us, that's perfect.
Okay.
Is that perfect? Is that what you call that?
No, we got it. You know what?
Best case scenario.
We got this, guys. We're so ready.
We already used F.
She's doing another sending. Make a commotion, shoot something into the air, make smoke. We will come find you. Are you safe? Describe where you are. A lot of throwing a lot in there.
He's gonna get one of those things.
You know what? One is
He's gonna
20.
get smoke a lot. Gotcha.
How would Bodhi respond?
The freaking 3rd level spell every time.
I gotta look.
Here, I
Well,
typed it into the
Discord?
Oh yeah, I mean, I heard it once. Dave is only not gonna read. Dave's certainly not gonna read it.
Sorry, okay, I'll just
I am
delete
going
it.
to.
Then.
No,
Never
no,
mind.
just a sec. I gotta put it in the roll 20 because you just gotta have that in there. There we go. All set.
Okay, thank you.
And I haven't leveled Bodhi up or anything, so I'm just looking at
Nope.
the spells he has. So,
Oh,
To
don't
see if
worry
he's
about
got
spells or anything. He can't cast anything right now.
oh, he can't. All right. I was just seeing if he. So, make a commotion. Shoot something into the air. Make smoke.
He's
We
sending
will come
instead.
find you. Are you safe?
Bonus gonna be shimming in the distance.
Yeah. So he's like, "Whoa, Brahmi! I forgot what a full load you are. That's a bunch of stuff to do. Calatrix taught you very well. So I'm going to," and that's 25 words.
Nice.
Damn it!
You asked him like 14 fucking questions.
She did. She was just trying to get the most out of it, but she forgot.
Bodhi
Yeah.
is really good at a lot of things. Multitasking
It's
ain't one
not
of them.
it. That's perfect.
So
I
excited.
actually think there's only one question mark in there.
Luckily,
Yeah, that's a really that's a really good point.
Bodhi doesn't
I'd
know that.
explain that to Bodhi.
Bodhi hasn't mastered punctuation yet.
That's
It's just a
incredible.
human
Make a commotion.
construct, man.
I don't understand the question.
Okay, we gotta find. This is crazy. We gotta. What do I ask him? He's not telling me anything.
Okay, well, we know he's responding to you, so
Yeah,
he doesn't
Ask him
sound like he's in
where-
distress, right?
he doesn't seem like
Look.
he seems very chill right now.
The problem is that even if he tells us where he is, we don't know how to get there. Right?
Okay,
I-
well,
okay.
why don't we ask him something that we know he'd know the answer to? Just ask him how to find his plug. That can't be far away.
Well, I mean,
I mean, we could always just start walking towards what we saw earlier and then try again to contact him if we get more information. I don't know how much he's giving us at the moment.
Or perhaps he can just find solace in the idea that we're here as well and that we're searching for him.
yes,
Let's
I'm
start
sorry.
searching for us.
Do you want me to tell him that we're searching for him and to watch for us?
I have a question, maybe.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Do you think Bodhi remembers Tristan?
Is that the question
Bodhi.
for Bodhi or?
No,
or
I'm
us?
asking Brahmi.
I don't know. Like, I just don't know when he would have met Tristan.
Tristan's met Bodhi. I'm just wondering
So
if
he
Bodhi's met
claims.
Tristan.
Yeah. Do we want to Do we want to ask him that?
I
This
also
might-
think it's fair to focus on traveling today and trying to figure out how to navigate limbo.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I can try praying to
How
my
many times
gods.
can
Huh?
you contact Bodhi? How many times before we'd have to stop and have another night in before you can can you
Well-
contact Bodhi?
Does she need to cast Revivify today?
I can keep going, but
Well, I'm just wondering because, if we're able to get more information either from those people you saw or something else, I don't want to use up all of our opportunities to contact him before we get more information.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can maybe 4, 5 more times, but then I'll have to rest.
Oh, okay, then that's
Or
up to you. As long
5,
as
6.
you have extra, that's
6.
I mean,
I
gaining
wanna-
ground is probably not a bad idea.
Do what now?
Gaining ground is probably not a bad idea. Also, those people, we don't know if they're just like stuck here traveling like we are, or if they are from here. They might know where we're supposed to be going anyway.
So we should ask him if he's seen anyone.
I was thinking,
Here?
catch up to the people.
Oh, right. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Also, I can try praying to my gods, seeing if they, can give us a direction to head in.
How do we do that?
I just need to pray for a little bit.
Is anyone here
Well,
able to
That's
identify
what I
a
was
direction?
asking.
Like northwest.
Yeah.
Grant? Is that something you're...
Yes, I'm quite capable of finding directions if I can find the stars.
I'm right here.
What a lie.
I have a perfect
Wow.
direction to find one single star. We'll use that as the focal point. So we'll use this as an arbitrary method of finding our way. We go either towards or away from star there. Does that help any? I'm assuming no, because of the last round of
Well,
applause I
I'm-
did not
I-
receive.
Maybe Bravi's gods will be more specific, like more helpful in their direction.
Well, I don't think it's nighttime, is it?
No.
It hasn't
Well,
turned night this
Plus, I don't
time.
know if I know the stars in this location. Yeah. The stars change depending where you are in locations around Torvoa, and even then, I don't know some stars. So here could be anywhere since apparently you guys believe this is limbo, and Dr. Grau was not sure of that, but I have not been proven that it is limbo yet. I was told that limbo was dangerous, and so far the danger is very minimal.
I mean, we could be hallucinating all of this, and our bodies are slowly rotting somewhere.
Or
So
Perhaps we just
Come on
assume this
now.
is limbo because a
I'm
greater
sorry,
force said it's
scenario.
limbo.
say that one more time, Dr. Grant. I'm sorry.
Perhaps we are just assuming this is limbo since a greater power said it's limbo, but I don't know how much we trust our instincts in this matter since, again, there's no proof that this is limbo other than we think so.
That's a very good point. And of course, we're not hallucinating. Everything's fine and happy. And we're having a luau, and Kawhi just made us really delicious drinks. So we're fine. Everything's great.
Well, Brahmi, would you prefer to pray or keep walking?
Oh no, I can pray. I can pray.
Okay,
Can
how do we
I?
do this?
Well, I just need to light a little incense.
Would it help to have assistance in your prayers? Perhaps we
Yeah.
all hold hands.
You wanted to
and-
like lead us in a
In a prayer that can't hurt. I mean, let's all sit and pray if everybody feels comfortable with that. I don't want to,
Absolutely, I do.
I'd love to
Really?
learn.
You're very
What,
enthusiastic about this. That's very
what
nice.
kind of rituals do your gods prefer?
Well, we're going to do. I'm going to
Human
do a little prayer,
sacrifice.
a little magic. No sacrifices.
Does
This
it
is
involve
not- Oh,
singing?
Do you want to sing?
There's
you
no
want
sacrifice.
me to
She already
say?
knows her cross.
I just need to, you know what I do need help with is help me come up with a good single question about our goal to find Bodhi. What direction do we go in to find Bodhi? Are we in limbo? Like,
I think the first one. I don't know. I mean, if they just say we're in limbo, does that help us? It does help us to know that we are, but I don't know what that would give us to do next.
What kind of answer can we assume we'll get back? Is it like a single word? Is it like uh scattering of words? Is it maybe just a map in your brain? What do we receive from these contact deities?
It can be sometimes a vision, sometimes it's sort of cryptic phrase.
Does it depend on how many virgins you sacrifice? Or
We don't do virgin sacrifices in our.
Do we have any?
So
I'm just
they
asking
accept
here.
any.
So all
How
the
many-
sacrifices
you
are all
only asking
sluts, is
me?
what she's saying.
No, it's just we don't slut shame or virgin shame.
Wait,
you.
so okay, if that's the case, who has the most mileage? And I stare at Blue.
When mileage. Oh, okay, listen. Can we just focus? we just need to figure out what question we're asking.
This is not appropriate talk at church, guys.
Are we in church currently?
We're about to make it a little church-like here. She pulls
Can
out
you
her
make some
incense.
gestures to signify that we're here? Maybe like touch your shoulders, knees, and toes or something?
Well, maybe we can all sit in like a circle and I can light the incense. And then if we can just like focus on envisioning Bodhi safely with us. How does that sound?
It sounds exactly like what Mio said Bodhi used to do. Sit in a circle with incense and
But this incense,
have visions.
Don't inhale it. It's not smart to inhale this. So I think if we all form a little circle here and then Brahmi lights the incense in like a little. I know, don't hold your breath. Just don't. You don't like. This isn't like what Bodhi does. This would be very harmful.
That would be
to you.
fun.
That would be sure.
This might be fun too, Grant.
Yeah,
I'm sure it'd be very interesting. I've never seen a ritual like this before.
I like your enthusiasm. Thank you so much. Okay, so just everyone, relax your minds. Keep them focused on Bodhi. Even some of you, though, don't know what Bodhi looks like.
I was asking that question in my brain.
Most of you don't know, but Grant,
I saw your I saw the likeness. Did
a great likeness of a very handsome likeness of
Don't
him.
hold it so high. Lower it down. He's not that
Okay,
tall.
I'm sorry. Here, she like props the likeness up by the shell, which has incense. Like the incense is going. All right, so just focus on the joy and the reassuring and chaotic presence of Bodhi Dharma and our search for him. Envision it like an oasis. Envision him happy with this oasis. And this is a location we're trying to go to, where Bodhi is. And she's going to pray to her gods using divination.
Okay.
And asks, which direction must we go to find our friend Bodhi Dharma?
Ooh. Let's see here.
Brahmi is envisioning the direction.
Sure.
To not necessarily, it doesn't have to be a specific northwest, east, south. Direction could be
like the
more
path.
I've got you.
Path. Yeah.
I got you. One sec.
Sure.
I got this under control.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I know exactly what you need.
Explain it. more clearly.
He's just gonna point his finger.
Robbie's made mistakes before praying to her gods and got screwed pretty bad, so she's trying to be a little bit more particular about how she does
So,
her.
Brahmi,
They don't like
Yeah.
her.
I'm going to send you something through Discord.
Uh-huh.
That is all you get.
Mm.
A vision of that.
They love visions, don't they?
They do. Any questions about that vision?
Is it in a sky or is it just on white?
It's on tan. That's what you see.
So it's a
That's it. I don't have
There's-
to describe it. It's very apparent what it is.
I thought you asked if I had any questions. That's why I started asking questions. Am I not allowed to
Okay.
ask questions?
No, that is the entirety of what you have been given.
Does the white background, does she feel like it's a sky or does she feel like it's just an empty void?
Roll an insight check.
Oh no. Okay. Can she cast guidance on herself?
I will allow it this time. Sure.
Thank you so much. Insight. Okay. I might not. I don't know.
All right. Yes, it appears to match the sky in this place.
What? She like thanks
Pissed
them.
off.
She thanks them and tries as hard as possible to sound extremely sincere and grateful for the knowledge that she has been given.
I
Okay,
I fulfilled the spell, and you guys will find out eventually that I did. But
Yeah.
there you go.
I feel like they're trickster gods. That's the kind of vibe I get from the trio.
They're not tricking at all.
It's
Are
just
you-
very sly of them? All right, so Brahmi just
It's like a
takes-
homily after the
For the
ritual.
record, this is going to actually help you guys a lot. It's just
Thank
it's not
you.
going to help you guys a lot now.
super. Great. Honestly, great. Thank you so much. This was wonderful. Thank you. Brahmi is like trying to, do the emotion regulation thing and just like calm herself down a little bit and then be as incredibly grateful as possible. Okay, so a rainbow kite. That's the vision I was given, was a rainbow kite.
You can feel free to share it if you'd like.
Yeah, she'll share it. She'll like try to pass it through their sort of communication.
And as a cleric of these gods, you know exactly what that means, correct, Brahmi?
I don't. But it will make sense. Things tend to make sense in hindsight, unfortunately. So this is what we're going on. He might be flying in the sky. The sky is this sky, I think. So, but every time we look up, I don't know, time starts feeling weird.
Did you, Eric, say that some part of this was sand or tan?
Yes. The
So
background
is the
is
sky.
tan to match the sky.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I know that's not helpful at all, but that's what you get.
Didn't you ask Bodhi to fire something up in the air, make a commotion, give us some kind of sign to lead towards?
Oh, yeah. Maybe have him fly his t-shirt as a kite? Can he
Yeah.
make a kite?
He could make something levitate. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine this is probably some kind of
That's-
marker he put up in the air.
That's
I'm
a
guessing
really
he was
point.
much higher from everything you guys have told me about Bodhi, because honestly, I didn't know him that long. I'm guessing he was much higher than I am. So I gotta imagine he could probably put some kind of like t-shirt or tie-dye or even just make a kite.
Use
Maybe
Yes,
we
start
all
it
need
up in
to
the
get
air.
high as a kite.
I mean,
We were not the holders of the Kush, so I don't think.
Regardless, we should
Holders
probably
of the
keep looking.
Kush. That sounds like a good movie.
That's our next
One of
campaign.
Bodhi's many titles.
Holder
Yeah.
of the Kush.
That's the
All right.
end of the campaign. It's like
Should
we're
I-
back again.
Should I- Do we think, I don't know why I'm asking this. You guys should be asking me this. I should know what this means. Why
What
don't
does
I
it
know what
mean?
this means?
Oh,
I think Tristan's right. Maybe he's either flying his shirt up to try to attract our attention, or we should ask him to fly his shirt, and that would help us find him.
I mean,
I'm
you
not sure
talked to
which-
him. Did he sound as high as a kite? Can we eliminate that one?
He always sounds high as a kite, so
Okay.
I don't know that that's a particular standout.
well, if that's where he is, we should join him.
High as a kite?
I mean, it's limbo. The laws work differently here. Maybe if we just get high, we'll suddenly be with them.
You know, I was rambling on about expanding our mind and focusing on Bodhi. Maybe we need to do that.
Mhm.
It would be a great thing to do if any of us were holding, but I don't believe we are. So we can continue to wish for it, or we can search.
Maybe those people that we saw in the distance have some.
Maybe they have some.
Let's see if we can go back in time in 12 hours and catch them.
Do you think
Well,
they kept?
run fast.
But they're definitely not finding us. They left, unless I can
Do
see
we
them in the
see
distance.
any? Yeah. Is
Yeah,
there
okay, your
anything
perception
around?
check.
Yep.
Guidance.
Thank you.
With a 25 and 29,
29. Yep.
in the distance, you can see a speck of green on the edge of the horizon. You can see a tree.
Not dead,
Not
like the
dead.
other ones weren't green. While I don't see either the riders or the walkers or the standers, whatever they were, or a tie-dye kite or a Bodhidharma, there is a green tree far in the distance that we could head towards. At least it's something different than a barren hellscape.
Told you.
Yeah. You did
True,
tell
you
us,
did tell
Pear.
us.
Let's go. Let's go find Pear's tree.
Yes.
Well,
Should
we
we
don't
head
know
towards the
what
tree?
kind of tree it is.
There are no
but-
partridges, just saying. Before we
Yeah.
get there, there are no partridges in Pear's tree.
No,
We didn't
not
roll
yet.
investigation yet.
I can
Yeah.
Such a holiday joke. I love it.
I can provide a mount that might increase our speed.
Can it carry all of us?
Some of us.
I was actually
think-
thinking about that too.
Camel?
Grant and I are pretty fast on our own.
You can.
Yeah, I can conjure a camel too.
Or you could just turn it into one.
I mean, that's what I was
No,
trying to
I can't.
do.
He's never seen a camel. Thus, he cannot change into one.
Can you summon one?
I can show him a camel.
I think it for conjure, if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure Eric will correct me. Since camels, if this is an actual desert, camels are native to here. I could conjure one.
Camels are not native to this desert. A.
Uh,
B.
Damn it.
Nice
I want
try.
to lead.
tried.
But as far as conjuring animals, I mean, that's up to you. Would you have known of camels?
I don't know, because honestly, the way I knew of home, that was a forest.
Right. So
That was
I
the
would say
Feyland.
no, you've never seen a camel, probably never heard of one.
Well, I could show you one though.
Okay.
You guys want to like pick up the speed today?
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's go
Yeah.
faster.
Let's see. Anyone else want to join me, or should I do one or two?
I mean,
This is
I'll
polymorph
ride
that's about to
one.
happen.
Oh,
No takers?
Sorry, just
yeah, sure.
quiet.
Well,
Why
if
not?
you,
Quiet,
if
babe.
you if you
Wow,
make one, I
Kawhi.
can actually.
Damn.
If would that Eric?
Yes, sir.
Above table. If she polymorphs to a camel, would that count for me?
Yes.
So we could have 2.
Yes, sir.
We could have 3.
We could have 3.
I can do multiple targets, right? If I increase the spell slot.
3 would carry the rest of the party.
Am I wrong? You can't do that with a higher level spell slot. I'm wrong. You can't do that.
Unless
One target.
Per and Mia do not trust camels and they want to run ahead.
Well, it's
I mean,
always good to
even
have
if we
scans
have-
too.
Yeah, we can do that. Then if you guys have 2 camels, you can 2 people on them, and we can run beside.
Or we could summon 3 and everybody gets a ride.
Where
How
are
would
we getting the
summon
third?
3?
She's going to do it on somebody else.
No, I can't. Sorry, I just double checked. You can't upcast to hit more
Okay,
people.
so we'll have 2. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
That sounds great.
Fantastic. Did anyone bring riding gear?
Are you doing a 2-hump camel?
Mm.
Then I think 2 people can ride on a 2. Let me look. This up.
What? No.
You know, you sit in between.
You're
them,
not.
I
right?
know. I'm sorry. I'm
You're
so
not
stupid.
Dr.
It's fine.
Seuss.
Amazing.
I'm just checking. Hang on. Only 1 person per camel. That's 4 people.
That's what we were saying. If there's 2 camels and 2 people are on them, and then
Speedy,
Grant
Sonic,
and I
Sonic
can
and
just
Speedy
walk at our
Gonzalez
normal
can run ahead.
pace.
You know, elephants can run 25 miles an hour.
That is so slow.
Okay, what are you hoping for?
Camels are
That's-
like
that's
45
Bodhi's
to
speed.
60.
Camels are.
Camels are pretty quick. They race
Also,
them.
25 is not that fast. It depends for how long, too.
There's that. All right, I'm gonna unload some rope for some makeshift harnessing. I'm gonna leave it to someone else because last time I tried to make a knot, it was less than stellar. I
They go 30 to 40 miles per hour.
That was kind of Callie's thing.
Oh, jeez.
And then I would like to polymorph myself into a camel.
Okay. You are now a camel. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I will be shape after I see what the camel looks like.
All right.
So sexy.
Yep. This camel has abs. Therefore, forever, camels that Tristan shape changes into will have abs.
Amazing.
Well,
We can still
you
communicate
gonna hop
through
on?
the.
Yeah, the telepathic link.
You can. I'm a camel.
Camels can't.
Nope.
We can only spit.
Yeah. I do the camel lips at you. And
Camel lips.
It's like moose lips, but with humps.
Understood.
just blowing raspberries over here by myself.
Excellent. Brahmi will hop on Flu.
Okay. Who's hopping on Tristan? Did I lose you guys?
No, we're here.
I mean,
Oh,
we're
okay,
here. We're
okay,
here.
just-
Sorry.
just
They're all
be
just
quiet.
staring at
Oh,
the camels, concerned.
Understood.
Now it's
Ooh,
our turn to freak you out.
They're intimidated by the camel abs.
I believe that would be Kawhi, because I mean, I was just planning on running aside them.
Yeah, because if Grant doesn't need a ride, he can keep up.
Grant doesn't need a ride. Are you sure?
No, my calves are quite strong from researching.
Oh,
Says
okay.
that now he'll change.
Well,
his
we can
mind later.
trade off too.
Or we could just start traveling instead of not traveling.
All right.
Well,
I'm gonna
then I
spit
guess
in
we'll head
agreement.
off towards the where the people were.
Cool. Awesome. So that's still 4 hours away. Less now that you're on camel, which is great. So we'll say that the camel travels 4 times as fast. So you guys can get there in an hour.
Nice. What do we find when we get there?
When you get there, you find this.
Oh, that's something. Ooh, oh.
It is a green tree. Pear was right.
I
Oh,
told you.
huh. That's it?
Where are the people you guys saw?
We didn't see people this time, just a green tree.
Well, no, I said I saw the tree. You said that you saw people we are going towards.
No, before we left, Grant looked around and he saw green on the edge of the horizon, but no people.
Is this the same tree that you saw, Pear?
Yes.
Really? This is the same tree that you saw before?
I'm just saying I'm doing my part. Where is your manifesting going?
Okay. No, I Pear, I believe you. I guess I'm just trying to understand, are you joking or are you being serious? Like, is this for sure the tree that you pretended you saw and then are now seeing because you pretended you saw it?
It doesn't make me feel like you believe me when you say, "Is this the tree you pretended you saw?"
Well, I do believe. I thought you were teasing us. I thought you were teasing. So you did see it before.
Eric, does this look like the tree that I was imagining?
It's pretty close. Of course, it just makes sense. I mean, the same type of tree that you guys saw earlier, this was just green. So it's
Yeah,
not
that's good.
exact. It's the ballpark.
But it's real.
Do you do anything to verify that it's real?
Yeah.
I will carry Dave right up to it so he can touch it. Or Kawhi,
Okay.
right up to it so you can touch it.
Why do you want to touch Pear's tree?
Sure.
Okay. As you
Is
reach
it real?
out, yeah, it's a real tree.
I'm gonna pluck a leaf and eat it.
The tree disappears.
You killed it.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay. All right.
Oh,
I
no
need you guys
camels
now
touch
to
the
roll
tree.
perception checks.
Okay.
All of us, you said?
Yes, please.
Oh, I guess I got to switch back.
Guidance.
Okay.
Mio. For Mio.
For you losers that can't roll for shit.
I just want it to be super high.
Dirty 20.
Awesome. Cool. Then Mio's the only one who's going to see this.
Ah, Eric just gave me the finger. No, I'm kidding.
Not yet.
We need to get back to giving secrets. I missed
I
this.
told you taste was the way to break an illusion.
Did you
How did
lick
it taste there, young Pear?
It disappeared before I could eat it.
That's bullshit.
I know. Are you all real? I'm gonna try and lick
Yes.
who's ever nearest really fast.
I hold a finger out.
Aren't you a camel?
No, I lost my camel after an hour. So right as we arrived, I transformed.
Oh. Then I lick your finger.
While I don't see where the tree went, there are currently, in the direction we came from, 6 people about 6 miles away pointing in our direction and arguing. So they're possibly us from the past, or if the one turns into a camel.
What?
Also ahead of us, I see a few camels with riders. This makes
Few?
no sense.
Like how a few more than 2?
A few. That's the information I can provide currently.
That's usually more than 2, right?
We're in a
More
time
than
loop.
2, less than some. But not more than a handful. Definitely not a couple, but possibly a couple.
I'm going to try
Uh,
something.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
Flex.
You just agree, then flex.
What are we
So-
going to try?
Well, it worked before. I'm gonna try dispel magic.
Okay. On what?
The illusion of us in front of us.
The one. What
That's like
illusion?
6
I
miles
don't know
away.
about an illusion.
He just said
Whatever the
that.
correct answer is, that's what we're dispelling.
Oh, okay.
No, he said
I
that
think
he
he's got a
saw
range of like 30
he saw
feet on
6
that.
people
Yep. Miles away.
behind us. Oh,
You want to run backwards towards?
no.
Well, you saw a group of people both behind us and in front of us.
Correct. The 6 people were behind us, 6 miles away, and ahead of us, there's also a few camels with riders.
Do I know if they're going away from us or towards us, Eric?
They are going away from you.
They're traveling
Both of
away
them?
from us.
Miles
Um,
isn't very far when I tried
One
to catch
is
up.
when I saw one was not moving, they were arguing, so standing still. But where we came from, the other ones are heading away. We could try to catch them, but those camels seem to be moving lickety split.
Hmm.
Well, if the others are moving, if both of those parties were us, one of them should be heading towards us. So if we went in that direction, we should run into them, correct?
That what we want to do? We've run into ourselves
What-
several
do we
times and they've
see-
tried to hurt us.
Do
I'm
we
a nice
see
person.
anything in
I don't
front?
know what you do.
What was
Did
that,
we-
Tristan?
Did we lose the light that we were following?
It was just
We
a
haven't
glint.
seen that in a while.
It was just a glint. It wasn't a constant thing.
Okay.
Well, should we take what Grant saw riding away from us as a clue as to go that direction?
Sure, I think I saw Bodhi over there.
Eric?
I'd like to try to manifest
Yes,
a
sir?
tie-dye kite.
Can Grant pull out his mask that Dr. Grau wears and
Sure.
see if he can reflect light off it to see if that looks like the light that he saw in the distance too?
Yep. How many
Nice.
times would you like to do this?
Smiling son of a gun.
Once.
I was like, shit. I
Yep.
saw myself in the distance, didn't I?
Yep.
Oh my god.
When we saw people on the hill, we also saw us standing around with me looking at myself.
Oh my god.
So I've made a discovery. So we are also here with ourselves, and somehow we are seeing ourselves either in the future or the distance, or somehow at the exact same time. This is a weird place.
Well, that doesn't sound helpful.
It's
Alright.
not. It's just information for you to do what you want to do with
Okay,
it.
so there's no one
Unless
else
future
here.
us are doing anything more interesting.
Yeah, but future us might think it's helpful, or past us.
But it also might just be us in the current time. We may just, it's like looking into a mirror. You're not seeing a distant version of yourself. It's you seeing yourself. Imagine if you could see far enough to see all the way into the back of your own head.
Well,
Okay.
I'd get into it. But again, you don't understand the math for me to explain astrophysics to you. And also the person who
Okay.
controls this character does not understand it well enough either.
I find that more shocking than anything you've ever said.
Perhaps if my next character is astrophysics guy, I can do a bunch of research to get my PhD quick.
Are you saying astrophysics or astral
It
physics?
depends on if he's a frat boy or not.
Okay. All right. So we are chasing ghosts of ourselves in the future and in the past. Does that mean we should just keep following ourselves as
Well, I think
our echoes bounce around?
the disappearing tree was a better clue than ourselves in a reflection.
Yeah, I'm just saying I manifested a tree. So, I mean, that was actually always there. I didn't manifest that.
So if we
ignore that.
manifest the
But-
exit,
Ooh,
You
like
don't
a
need to worry
doorway?
about an exit. I think I might have us covered on that. But finding Bodhi should be.
okay, if we manifest Bodhi's front door,
His what?
the door to wherever
Does
Bodhi
sound like a
is.
euphemism.
I mean, we could just picture we see his kite, or where he is, or him.
Yeah, let's
Or
do the kite.
Yeah.
I mean, we were given that as a sign for something.
Can we try? Maybe I can try sending him to him again and see if he can fly his shirt as a kite.
Are you really going to send go fly a kite to Bodhi?
Before we do, I feel like Brahmi, maybe you didn't understand what Pear did. So we're gonna
Mhm.
see a kite. That's what we're gonna do.
We're just
it's
gonna.
like advanced religion.
Advanced religion, you say? What religion are you speaking of, Pear?
Make a religion check.
It's the quad. It's the fourth dimension of the
fourth
triad.
dimension? Okay.
That's where
Yeah.
kites come from.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Exactly. It's kites. That's why there's four corners to them.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So you want us to
just
just
like that one
envision?
over there. I mean, you don't have to envision it. I just saw it. It's
Brahmi
over there.
turns around looking for the kite.
And
it's
the
tie-dye.
where he's pointing.
Yeah. You just have
It's
to believe.
hanging
It's
in
just
the
like
air
religion.
at that angle, just like you saw in your vision.
Mm-hmm.
And this is string.
It's
Come
very
on, I'll race you
colorful.
to it.
What should I roll for that? Do I see a kite?
Just Brahmi.
What? See a kite?
Yes.
What are you talking about? I want to see a kite. I know
right.
exactly what it looks
Well-
like.
Sometimes other people have better vision than you, like have better distance vision.
Mhm.
So it might just look like a bit of a speck to you, but
Mhm.
other people see the kite more distinctly. If you trust that the speck that you see is a kite, when we get closer to it, you'll see it more clearly.
Okay.
Now, do you see the speck
might-
over there?
Have better vision if you try
The speck?
blinking. I'm gonna like scrunch your face.
This one right there.
You use
That
your feet to
speck-
scratch your face?
Don't
My
use
hands,
your
but I'm like
feet. Thank you.
pinching her
Not
face to help
hands,
her blink.
please. Hands, please.
Denied.
That's-
Who's throwing freaking kites?
No, I'm not drawing a kite. I'm
Who did
poking
that?
a dot on the screen. To be clear, that dot is on my monitor.
I
I'm just poking
manifested
it, and I'm believing that it's there.
Yeah, I'll show it to you. We'll head right
Okay.
there. And
Okay, great. I trust you.
that's a first.
What was that?
Wow.
What did you say? She's got.
I said it's right there.
Lead the way, Pear.
And
Yeah, that sure
Well-
looks like a kite.
Tristan, are you still a camel?
No.
All right. I can go. I can be a camel again.
I don't know why that was funny that you asked him. You still a camel? Like you can't just look at him.
I'm focusing on the
looking at him
kite. I
in
can't
elf
look away.
form.
I'm looking at the kite, so I
Am I a
can't look at
one-trick
you.
camel to you? Is that what this is?
Oh my god.
Didn't you notice his lack of abs? He is no longer a camel.
Oh, he has some
Whoa.
They
abs.
don't have abs. They're just like
Probably
Wow.
they're just under the layers of clothing that he wears.
Zinger.
All right, so you guys start heading out.
Yeah.
Towards the kite.
Cool.
Are
towards
you
the
guys
kite.
turning into camels again? Oh, wait, actually, stop. How long have we been traveling, Eric?
4 hours.
We need
Sorry,
to
1
eat
hour.
something.
1 hour since the
Oh,
time
1
check.
hour? Okay,
Yeah,
great.
1
All right.
hour.
We're
Yeah,
okay. We can
because
keep
you were on
going.
camels.
Drink some water. Drink some water. Blink your eyes.
Some of us don't need reminding, but
Okay. Yeah. Hair.
Willie is the starflower.
it's one of our special traits.
Blinking without being
It's
reminded.
actually in their
Always
handbook.
reminded to blink.
Actually, getting to the Starflower bracelet means you don't have to remember to blink. It's
Listen,
It's
as
kinda
soon as we're
fun.
out of here, I won't have a problem with blinking anymore. I don't know why I have a
Just
problem
gonna
here.
Take you to HR.
Mm.
This is going to turn into an HR complaint.
Do feet blink?
Blink automatically.
Yeah, automatic blink. Yep.
You know what it is?
Blink.
It's level like 4. She took lean instead.
Ah.
Lean is so useful. It's not, but
You can get it without taking a feat. Just a lot of chicken, a lot of fish, regular exercise.
Brahmi, have you tried, since you know what the kite looks like, have you tried locate object on that kite?
don't have locate object right now.
Okay.
Get close
I
enough.
have locate creature.
We could try it. I mean,
We could try it, but it's only
we
within
can't
1,000
tell.
feet.
yeah, because we've traveled. We actually do we know that we've traveled actually miles, Eric?
Yeah. It looks like
Okay,
you've
so-
traveled 4 miles.
It looks like
Yeah, we got up to the tree.
I don't like the phrasing.
the phrasing.
I answered your question with an affirmative. You are correct. And you don't like that you're
He-
correct. Understood.
he
No,
did
you're
answer
wrong.
He did answer in an affirmative.
But not
Alright.
in the way we want.
I'm gonna.
I'm sorry.
But
Understood.
I will recamel.
Okay, you
No, wait,
recamel.
no. First,
Hmm.
before I recamel,
Sure.
I will cast locate object on the kite that Brahmi described.
Okay, it is not within the correct range for you.
Okay, now I'll recamel.
All right, you have recameled.
I will recamel also.
Understood. As your camel feet touch the ground, you both know that you have camel toes.
I wiggle them
Awesome.
You're
They
nuts.
wiggle in the sand.
Yeah. Sure.
and leave no footprints.
I'm
Exactly.
camouflaged.
Brahmi hops up on Fu again.
Camouflage. All right,
That was Neo. Don't blame me.
you guys ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Let's hustle.
Where are we
that
going?
Kite. Towards the kite.
Yeah,
Towards the kite.
kite.
We're going to
Towards the kite in the
to the-
distance that leads to
Yes.
Bodhi. Yes.
the kite that Bodhi's flying.
Yes.
So you guys go lumbering off.
Let's
Towards the
Go
kite that
fly
we
a
see
kite.
in the sky.
I
You
don't
know,
see any kites. And
that kite right
We're
there.
falling pair.
That kite right
Paris,
there.
Paris
Understood.
sees it most clearly.
now,
And he's the
Brahmi,
scout.
Yeah.
can I get an insight check from Brahmi?
Yeah. Of course.
Since you're the one manifesting a kite.
We're all manifesting.
Okay,
We're
you're
all
manifest-
manifesting a kite.
Fine,
All
go ahead and all
manifest.
manifest a kite. That's fine.
Okay, Rami casts guidance on herself.
Sure. Everyone can manifest a kite. Let's go ahead and roll your insight check. Thank you, Brahmi. So, Brahmi, with your D4, please. Awesome. With a 32, Brahmi. Kites don't fly without wind. There is no wind.
It's limbo. We're seeing
I
reflections
like
of
that
ourselves.
that answer better though.
Well, I mean, if we saw it flying, there would be wind where we're heading.
Unless it was just a really bright patch of sand and was laying.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No, I saw it in the sky.
Okay. I'm following
Does
pair
anybody
because he
know-
saw it.
hmm
Well, I mean, I think Brahmi saw it too. She really believes, don't you, Brahmi?
Rami doesn't say anything.
I didn't expect. That was me like tapping my hand on my hips. Like,
Yep.
All right.
Brahmi's focused on holding on.
Awesome.
Okay. I'm looking at gust of wind, but it doesn't go very far. So
Cool.
Well,
Mm,
hmm.
I don't know what else to do.
Do we, if we're heading just walking, Eric, eventually reach where we would have seen that group of people?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We see another group of people ahead of us.
You get to that point, and it looks like this.
I have an idea, Brahmi.
Yeah.
What if do you know Gust of Wind right now? I mean, I guess you always
Yeah.
know it, like when you cast it.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay,
can, but it doesn't go very far.
that's okay. What if you cast it? It doesn't have to be straight up, but like at an angle or something so that it shoots into the air.
Mm-hmm.
And if we are seeing or eventually coming back to somebody that we're somewhere that we've been, it would create a space that Bodhi could fly his kite to signal. Like if you're creating a gust of wind upwards right now, if we travel enough, we would see this spot from somewhere else that he could be using.
I mean, we can try it. It can't hurt. We could also try to fly our own kite and maybe ask Bodhi if he sees it.
Oh, that's a great idea too, actually.
We can do both. Do you know how to make a kite?
I believe that
Uh,
I could make a kite.
Great. Let's make a kite.
Eric, I'll make a tie-dye kite using the marvelous paints.
Sure.
I'll try to make it look
Yeah.
exactly like the one
Cool.
that she showed us.
Awesome.
The only thing is, if you do that, how will we know when we leave if we're looking at ours or Bodhi's?
What is that?
Um,
Did it start on fire? What is happening?
oh no. Um,
I read
I
an old
think
book about a burning bush in the desert.
I think the idea is that if we I can send Bodhi a message to look for the flying rainbow kite and follow it to us. And he
Okay,
might
that makes
see it,
sense.
but there's a chance it won't work. So we can it's just something else to try, I think. Does that sound
No,
okay?
I think that was a good idea. I guess I was just trying to say that if we fly one that looks just like the image, that if he was capable of flying one, we wouldn't have a way to differentiate them.
Because if we see one flying in the distance, it just might be us seeing ourselves flying one in the distance.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or if we
That
leave
was my
one here
thought.
for him to find, maybe.
Yeah, like if we flew one that was just plain black or something, then like if we see one in the distance, we could tell whether it's ours or his.
So a black kite?
I mean, it doesn't have to be black, but just like one that doesn't look the same.
Eric, I'll make a black kite with some flowers on it.
Okay.
Maybe it should be a bright color.
For the nice bright sky.
Well, the sky is just kind of gray,
It's got bright flowers on it.
but maybe do flowers.
I did.
Perfect.
Can I do a counterpoint?
No.
Wait, what was your idea?
I'm just
What do you have to
I
ask,
spit on the ground.
What was your
What's the
idea?
counterpoint? For the record, he's kidding, and I think everyone knew it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Just Raz at the FNG.
We got she asked how we got out of here, how we find Bodhi. And the answer came back, a flying rainbow kite. What if that's like some kind of weird key to break the illusion of us wandering around a limbo desert?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That like they're telling us how to find him rather than what to look for.
Yeah, put up something that completely does not belong here. The trees can belong here, but a rainbow kite with we have to provide our own air
Mm-hmm.
doesn't belong here.
Mm-hmm.
So it breaks
Yeah,
the
I think that's what we're trying to do is to like make it so Bodhi can see it for us. And then
Okay.
if that doesn't
Well,
work, I guess we can ask him to try to do it. But I don't think he'll be able to unless he has.
Gust
Could
of
he?
wind.
Can he cast gust of wind? Gust of wind? Hopefully not gast of wind. That would be terrible.
You have no way to know that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
so how what is the, I guess, radius or range? How much of the area does your gust of wind cover?
Let me double check.
Is it possible that any of you guys can fly?
That's what I was gonna say. Is if she casts gust of wind, and I don't know the exact radius, but say it's
Oh,
like
60 feet,
okay,
10 feet
so if
wide.
it's 60 feet and she's shooting it either up or at like an angle up or something. If
Yeah.
we just walk like 100 feet to the side, then with the new item that we found, I can use a charge to fly, and then I can fly the kite up myself and fly it around. And
Even
then
higher.
that way,
Yeah.
Is
well,
that
I mean,
only
I
for
can
like
fly it in
10
general, but
minutes?
then, yeah, and I can fly for 10 minutes. So then we can determine if we see the kite, if it's one that's up in her Brahmi's gust of wind, that it's on by itself, it's one that Bodhi's flying, or if it's a kite that looks like I'm flying it around, it's one that I did, like we did.
Okay.
Because then
So,
we can just differentiate them, but whether there's like a person attached to it.
yeah, tell me how you want me to do this, and I can do it that way. Do you want me to send to Bodhi first to watch the sky for a kite?
Well,
And
I
then
would
if he
say,
doesn't see one, he should build one so that we can look for him?
yeah, I think I'd say that do that, and at the time that you're going to do that, I will like wait for me to get maybe 100 feet or so away, and then
Mhm.
when you're going to tell him to do that, I'll spend a charge and fly the kite up in the air for 10 minutes.
Mhm. So we don't want to use gust of wind.
No, so I'll say do that, and then if he doesn't see one after you send that, cast it up.
Okay.
I
So
can
my
save you
thinking
the
is,
spell spot, Brahmi,
Yeah?
for the gust of wind.
Oh, can you cast it?
Mhm.
I can use it automatically every day. So
Oh.
it doesn't use a spell slot. But if you would like to do it yourself, I'm fine with that too.
so like if
All
we're
right.
creating two different places for a kite to be, one we're flying, and then the gust of wind is one that he could potentially use.
Okay. I don't think I understand fully, but if that's what you want to do, I will support you.
Thank you. I'll run 100 feet away with the kite, and then would I just give me a sign? So when she signals that she's gonna message Bodhi, I'll spend a charge and fly it around.
Okay, and with the gust of wind, I'm just shooting it into the air?
Mm-hmm. Because like if we're seeing, say, a couple miles away ourselves in the past,
Uh-huh.
then that means a couple miles away, if you're shooting a gust of wind up right now, that there would be a gust of wind happening over there.
Over
So if
where?
wherever our
In the
past,
Ahead of
past.
us.
yeah, like if we're seeing a group of people in front and in back that are just us in different times, if you shoot a
Yeah.
gust of wind right now, there'll be a gust of wind in those different locations.
In the future is what you're saying. So like
which is
once
about
we
6
move-
miles that way.
Yeah, so once
Mhm.
we move on like 6 miles, then the gust of wind will happen again at that same location. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much. So then, if Bodhi's near one of those,
Because we're
He could
still
use them.
moving linearly. And so when we look behind, it's the past. And when we look forward, it's the future. So it's the stuff that's happening in the past isn't happening where we're standing or in the future. It's like the same people, but doing different actions, right?
Yes, that happened then.
Yeah. So when I cast the gust of wind, it will just look like it's cast again when we're 6 miles down the road and we reappear there and
When
they
then is
cast gust
now.
of wind.
exactly. So that's what my thinking is. Like, if Bodhi's near one of them, he could use that.
The gust of wind.
Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
No, but I'll do it anyways.
Okay.
You don't realize
Alright.
this is the picture up is the first one we saw, right?
For the record, we literally just went through this scene from Spaceballs.
Yes. So when
I
is
think
now,
I'm
Chief
confused
Justice?
because if we basically you're saying that she's casting divination right now because she did it 6 miles before. So divination's happening right now is what you're saying.
Yes.
Grant believes it's all happening at the current time, that time is not a straight line.
Okay. So strings? The theory with strings?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So all of these things are happening all at once at the same time.
Correct. We are both our future and past selves.
Okay,
the
great.
same
Let's do
time.
it.
It's more like a donut.
Mm.
Okay.
It just
Let's give it a
sounds like
shot.
Wibbly wobbly time theory.
All right. So
Brahmi just trusts that they know what they're talking about. She is going to send to Bodhi, just to clarify, she's going to send to Bodhi. We are looking for you. Well, he knows that already. We are flying a kite. Can you see it?
and I'd say, like, if not, tell him to fly one.
If not, make a kite from your shirt and fly it.
Do you want me to answer that? Sure.
I'm just counting it.
Or do you kind of have to answer this one now, don't you?
Nope, I don't.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
I get to just
All right.
let it ride, man. Let it ride.
Okay, great. All right, that's another 4th level spell off of my
Sure.
thing.
What's the worst that could happen?
I
All
mean,
right. So when you
Sure.
do that, I'll take our kite, spend a charge, and fly it up around in the air for 10 minutes, or for a while, and then do you want to shoot a gust of wind up where you're standing?
yeah, that's what she'll do. Kind of at an angle, so if someone's flying a kite, they'll be able to keep the kite aloft for a period of time.
Okay.
And then once that spell, I guess, dissipates, should we walk in the same direction, or?
You guys tried to explain it to Brahmi, so if you say we should go in a certain direction, she'll roll with that. So
Okay. Yeah, well, I guess
if you think we need to keep going in the kind of the line that we have started from the beginning, then we can do that. But how many hours has it been since we rested? And
At this
we
point,
should
8.
we should rest. A good long rest, I think.
After 8 hours?
Yeah, we've been active and walking the whole time. All right,
How
you want to
many-
do short? We can do a short rest. That's fine.
Okay.
You can only long rest once every 24 hours.
Right.
Okay. Well, let's do a short rest.
Okay.
Cool.
Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah,
Sure.
I think that sounds great.
Yep.
I mean, we should just. I mean, we can use. I have candles. Do you guys want to use the candles?
I've used nothing. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I think
the-
too, Brownie, or I guess
the only
Meg,
reason I'm saying a short rest is because Eric said that if we don't take rests and breaks, that we will gain
You
a
can
level of
take 20
exhaustion.
minutes. You can take
Okay.
a 20-minute break. No sweat. You don't need to use a candle.
Okay.
And you guys can continue on.
Okay.
During the
Well,
break,
Like
Eric,
a short rest is 30 minutes, right?
while we're hanging out resting, Kawhi's all, man, this place is crazy. It's all messing up with time and direction. It just reminds me of a lot of the weird bar games people play. Like, I don't know, like, I can be spent, saved, lost, and made, but I can never be touched. What am I? Time. Or I'm a thief who never steals but has stolen the past. The future is my promise, yet I have no future myself. What am I? Time. It's all those. I'm not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, but water kills me. What am I? Oh, that's fire. Ha, that's what happens. You think you're on a roll, and then that's the problem with time. What flies without wings? Time. So it seems like this whole place is just a conundrum and a riddle about time. Just thought I would throw that out there.
Hmm.
Just letting you guys know. I don't know what.
So,
Uh,
can I get a perception check since you guys are taking this little break here?
Guidance for Mia.
Sure.
Sure. Perception checks for everybody. All right. Mio, in the sand at this spot, you are able to find just a little piece of metal that is sticking out of the sand. It is gray and fairly weathered. Do you wish to dig it up?
I wish you'd tell Pear about it.
Understood.
He's the digger.
Um,
Pear, there's something in the sand that may interest you in your digging exploitations.
Okay. Well, once you point it out, I'll go try to retrieve it.
Okay. You go over and it's very easy to dig up. It is a rusted key. It rests on the ground. Do you choose to pick it up?
Yes.
All right. The moment you pick it up, Pear, you feel that this is your key, but you don't remember where it came from or what it goes to.
I I've had this for a while, but I lost it. Does anybody remember what I locked?
You look around, you can no longer remember the names of anyone in your party. You know who they are, but you don't remember their names.
I don't use them anyways. That's
Very House of Flowers vibes. Very good.
You're sure that's your key there, Pear?
yes, I'm Pear.
Sure, yes. But the key is the question. Why is it out here?
Because I dropped it.
This is quite unhelpful.
Does it have your initials on it?
Do I see any signs on it, Eric, that would make me think that it's mine, or is it more like
You
just
look
a
at the
feeling
key
that
and you have lost the ability to perform unarmed strikes.
Oh, so I gained one key and lost another. Yep.
God,
Yep.
I don't know what's
Sorry, what?
happening either.
What was the question?
I mean, I was just wondering, if you recognized it. Sometimes people put like a note on the key to remind themselves what lock it is.
No, because I don't forget
Unsafe
things.
people that don't understand security.
That was very Galatrixy.
Uh, nope. I feel like I would have delegated to one of you to remind me what this unlocks.
You now forget why you're in limbo.
So who's going to tell me or lose their position?
Okay, what's happening?
Ah,
What's going on?
Keith, Pear found a key and he's being kind of cagey about it. Perhaps let's do some kind of chastity belt.
I think if he told anyone to keep track of it, it would have been his assistant, like his secretary.
Yeah, which one of you?
At that point, Pear, you forget who they are.
I'm gonna cast the spell magic on the key.
Okay. As the spell magic washes over the key, Pear, you feel an immense sense of loss. However, your memories return.
Okay.
That was awesome. Good job, Tristan.
Oh, immense sense of loss. Oh no.
You okay? Do you want to hug?
Why?
You just look really sad.
That's just my face.
That's not just your face.
sometimes
You're
your face is
adorable. What are you
happy.
talking about?
Well, I
But-
just don't remember what this goes to.
You have
So I'm
forgotten
sad.
their names.
I would like to crouch down and open my arms in invitation.
I put the key in your hands.
Oh no!
I immediately push it aside into the sand and hug Pear because
Okay.
that's what he needs.
Pear, you feel like you have permanently lost something, but you don't know what. But all your memories return.
If you want to cry it out, you could just cry it out. No one will bother you here.
I cry into Fu's shoulder. I don't know why, but I don't touch that.
No
You're-
one will touch anything.
What if it's the key to get out of here?
Does anybody? Well, it could be. Try it.
I'm gonna pick it up and look around for a keyhole.
Okay, you pick it up. You no longer know what the people's names are of the people around you. You look
I don't
around.
think
You
they
do
know
not see a
anyway.
keyhole.
But I do remember why I picked up the key.
Yes, for now.
I'll drop the key.
Okay, you feel like you've permanently lost something, but you don't know what. But your memories return.
Are you okay? I think this
Wait.
key makes people sad.
Yeah, this key is not good. Okay, no one touched the key.
Probably give him a hug.
I think we need
Ooh,
to.
give who a hug? Who are you talking about?
Looks like he's so.
She starts reaching for Pear. Oh, you mean Tristan?
You don't
I
have
give
to
Brahmi
say
a
it in
hug.
that voice. He's nice.
She like doesn't know him, but she goes over and she kind of like does that side hug, this sort of awkward side hug, and then like pats his chest a little bit. There.
Just
Thanks.
checking
It's
the app
okay.
and the pics.
Is that? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you cool with hugs? Are hugs okay?
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Are you all right?
Yeah, are you?
No, I'm not all right. I'm not all right at all. This is whole thing is very upsetting. Has anybody seen a kite?
Cool.
Yeah,
look
that's
around.
one.
One we flew.
So, as you guys are having this discussion, can I get a new perception check?
Can I guidance that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yay, Mio, guidance.
Wow.
Ooh, pear. Oh, Tristan.
Far off in the distance, you can see some structures.
Oh,
Looks like a little village right on the horizon.
Look at that perception.
Everyone except for Robbie.
Brami's like, I don't know what's going on. That key is crazy.
Do you want to pick it up, Robbie?
Is there a way to like not touch it but pick it up like with the end of her spear or something?
That's up to you to figure out. I just present the challenges. You guys have to figure out how to handle them.
Is it just a key, no ring?
Correct.
She's gonna stick the end of her spear through the little hole at the end of the key and kind of like lift it a little bit. See,
Okay.
does it affect her through the spear?
Not yet.
Oh, so it just kind of exists?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Okay, can she hold that on the end of her spear for a little bit?
Sure.
And take it with them?
Okay.
Maybe they'll need it.
You're going to balance this key on the tip of your spear while walking through a desert.
Yeah, we're gonna give it to a merchant when we get back home. It's gonna be funny as hell.
So go
Don't
through.
we have like a bag of holding to throw it in?
No, we're not throwing that crazy key into the bag of holding where we have to touch it to pull it out again. That's crazy. We're
That'd
not
be
doing.
awesome.
I'm sorry. We're not
Anybody know
doing
how
that.
to identify things?
I'm sorry?
Kawhi does.
Would you like to do the honors?
By touching it.
No, because I got to touch it. And
Oh,
if,
yeah, don't-
if I've learned anything in my long years of closing down bars at late time, sometimes you just don't want to touch things.
So should we start heading towards buildings in the distance?
Yeah, let's go
That's
towards the
a
building.
new. We haven't seen those yet, unless we were buildings in the past.
Okay. Cool. So, as you guys travel for the next 5 hours, is there anything you want to do along the way, or are you guys just bored?
Keep an eye out for kites.
We're gonna
Understood.
look
Keep
for
an eye
kites.
out
We're
for
gonna
kites.
keep playing our game. We have to keep playing our positive energy game.
Okay.
What? Are we starting
So-
over, or are we going back
Yeah,
to
what
the
letter are we on?
I think
R?
R.
R?
Are we still
I-
playing the game?
I
R.
A road. A road would be one of the best things that could happen.
Well, you say that, and after 5 hours of playing your game, you guys arrive here.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, okay. Super.
Do we see any movement here, Eric?
None.
Okay.
0.
Any doors
Branches
that are
coming
closed?
out of the chimneys.
There are trees growing, well, had grown inside the buildings. And then
We
everything just
investigate
died.
buildings.
Yeah, you guys can go investigate the buildings.
Pear. Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, I mean, you guys have good ideas too. I can listen to you at times.
Let's all separate and take a building.
All right, I think that's a great idea.
I think we should go buddy system.
Okay. Yeah, we'll split off into pairs.
Ah.
Sorry.
You're not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Everybody choose a friend.
Let's send Brahmi with Grant, maybe.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'll take Tristan.
That sounds good. And I'll head off with Kawhi.
So, you guys
Um,
go into these various buildings.
If anybody
I'm-
finds a locked door,
Yeah.
go find Brahmi.
That makes sense.
What? Yeah, she's still
You
got
have the
the.
key.
Yeah,
So,
forgot about that.
I'm gonna cast Hunter Sense on Tristan.
okay. Cool. So,
Do some investigation.
let's roll your investigation checks.
All right.
Not great.
That's
You
okay. I
found
heard Brahmi.
buildings.
I heard
Oh, well-
Brahmi yell guidance at one point.
Yeah, Brahmi has been giving Mio guidance for every single one, but I don't think it's going to help him that much for that.
Nope.
Brahmi is
Minimal
also
amount.
going to keep looking around. Are we doing investigation?
Yes, please.
What about
Nope.
persuasion? Can I persuade the buildings to reveal their secrets to me?
Reveal your secrets
Okay.
to us. I like that. That's
Can
really
I
good.
use a medicine check to see how these buildings
yeah.
are feeling?
Maybe like a nature check for all these trees that are dead now?
Ah,
Got
yeah.
the buildings to confess to a murder.
Ooh. Insight.
What about
How did this happen?
perception or insight?
Intimidate the houses to tell us where to go.
Thank you for your intimidation.
What?
It would,
For fuck's
it would
sake.
probably work if Brahmi did it because they look like dead houses. So you'd probably be able to.
Wow.
They so look dead. You're so right. Okay, you said investigation. I will stop bugging you.
Yes,
All right.
please.
All right, guidance.
So tempted to pick up that skull and just start talking at it.
Did it go? All right. Jeez, it took forever. Okay.
All right. So, short of Mr. Mio, you guys will go through the various houses and buildings here. And the buildings have been just stripped. There is nothing. There are no decorations on walls. There's no doors. The hinges have been removed. Everything from these buildings has been completely stripped except for the roofs and the walls and the foundation. They are dilapidated. There is sand within. There are trees that had grown into the foundation. These places have not been lived in hundreds, if not thousands of years. There are no signs of anyone being here. There's nothing. It's disconcerting how empty these structures are. How lonely you feel at the moment.
Huh. Okay.
Does it look like one of those things needs a key?
Negative. There are no doors. There's no locks. There's nothing to be opened. Robbie, are you
Perfect.
still walking around with it on the tip of your spear?
Yes.
I'm
She's
going to
looking
ask
for.
for a sleight of hand check then.
Okay. Right.
Or it's going to fall off at some point, repeatedly.
Can she tear a little piece of the blanket she has off and like tie it on there?
You're welcome to try.
All right. Well, let me just try sleight of hand.
Sure.
Which I have an incredible score in this, let me tell you.
Of
I
course.
heard Brahmi say guidance to herself,
Guidance.
though.
Super
Yep.
guidance.
All right. So, Robbie, yeah, you can tie the
Whoa.
key to the tip of your spear.
I was joking, but all right.
You're so good at it.
Yep.
It's her junior varsity and varsity sports she did. Very
Your
good.
natural poise
balance.
is really coming to bear.
Absolutely.
Yep. All right. So, what else would you guys like to do here?
What's the thing in the center?
It's a pile of
Such a-
sticks.
Like what's it called? Like a pyre?
Looks like it could be one if someone lit it on fire. But with the dry conditions, this whole town would go up.
Sure. That's why you had the
mean,
the
that
fire
would be a
image
good
ready for that tree.
would be a good signal flare for. If we look
can we-
around, if we look around the town, there's absolutely no signs of life.
Well, almost.
Or death.
Tristan,
Besides us,
you went, and Pear, you went looking as well, and you saw that on one side of the town there is a little bit of a hill that doesn't match everything else. It's built up like a massive tree, and then it was carved out. There are buildings all over it. It stands proud, easily 200 feet high. But the most distinctive thing about it is that it looks like this.
That's a little kite.
It's like a nest.
I see a kite.
Gosh,
Oh,
that's
I'm
it.
going to point this out to Flo. And
Yeah, that
anybody
looks
else
interesting.
around
We
us?
should go take a look at that.
All right, we'll head up there.
Okay, you're going to head up there without the rest of the party? Awesome.
I'll
Just look
let
at it.
everybody else know that there's a big cave mountain building thing that looks like it has a kite hanging from the opening.
Do you guys currently have the mental link or not?
I didn't say we had it. The idea is that I always cast it, but
Okay.
because I didn't say it, you could you screw me over if you would like.
No, I will allow you to have it because you've established many, many times that you guys have it available.
Okay.
So, cool.
Looks like there's a TV on inside. That might be a window.
What do you think they're watching?
Porn.
That makes sense.
maybe I'll,
On the
It's a very
TV.
lonely town.
I'm assuming we're all going to rush over there.
Yeah. There's a
Cool.
kite hanging from the door.
We haven't seen anything to be particularly cautious of.
All right.
Do we stop or do we all go in?
Let's all go in.
Well, let's go
We're
ahead
gonna
and
have to
find out
run
what
it all
happens. I
Oh,
need you
what do you mean?
guys to go ahead and just find yourselves at the top center of the map.
There we go. Thank you.
Nice.
My
Oh my
device does not
gosh.
support dynamic lighting. What bullshit is this?
I would talk to your IT professional.
I fired her.
Try turning it off and then back on.
Yep.
That's what she kept saying, so I fired her.
All right. So what's the plan?
Go over to where the kite is.
It's right there,
I-
guys. We can just walk right to
Well,
it.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
dangling from the top of that archway.
That
It's not
was, I
below.
know in this view, Eric, it's not a building, but it was a building that we can't see now, right?
Correct. Because you're down
Okay.
at the opening.
Oh,
So then I am going to try and run around the arch and like run up it to see if I can touch the kite to see if it's
Yeah, you can go up there and
tangible.
yeah, it's a tangible kite. It looks to be made out of a t-shirt. You want to take it down?
I'll turn and ask people if I should.
Well, remember, you
Like,
can't
I'll-
stop up there. You're going to have to.
Well,
Sounds like you
I'll
have to
keep
do
running
it.
back and forth on the arch so
Understood.
that I don't fall.
Okay.
And
Yeah, grab
as
it.
I tell them that it looks exactly like the kite we told Bodhi to make, and ask if I should touch it.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'll try and grab it and run down the side.
All right. So you're able to grab it and run down the side. You feel a rumble underfoot. But add
Ooh.
Bodhi's tie-dye shirt to your character sheet.
Oh no.
We have an
Aw.
object that belongs
There's a
to him.
rumble.
Yep.
All right. Probably should go
Yeah,
in.
I'll toss it into my backpack.
Guys, don't spread out too much, please.
That's
I
not
will
just
follow.
any tie dye. That's a +1 tie dye.
Correct.
So real.
So
Oh, stop.
Too late.
What are
Or you
those?
could also pass them
You see
forward for a while.
figures standing around the edge of the room. They're dressed in a tan cloak that would make them nearly invisible in the sands. They have a skull-like mask over each of them. They look like
I must not
this.
be able to see in the dark, is why I can't see them.
Oh my gosh. Hey, guy.
I don't even see those. How did you?
I think that we don't have light to see them.
Rami has like extended dark vision.
Oh, okay.
Me too. There's people around the outside of the building.
Um,
Outside of the cave.
Just a warning, these might be called gloom seekers. Remember, they were a secret order investigating places like this, so they might be dangerous. Maybe not, maybe yes.
Okay.
Either that, or we might be able to buy a couple of droids for the farm.
Gonna say.
But Uncle
They're a little
Clyde,
too tall for that.
this R2 unit is broken.
Exactly.
Should we
Are we-
try conversing with them, see if they've seen Bodhi, since they've obviously seen his shirt?
Grant, do you want to speak to them?
I do not believe I have the authority to speak to them. That should be Starflower,
Oh yes, very true.
according to the rules that I just made up.
Okay, great,
I
great rules.
grant
Bro,
you the
fair.
authority to speak to them.
Delegation.
I'm so foiled.
I don't. You probably are wondering why I've gathered here today, all you people that I can see because you guys are lurking in the dark. But we are here searching for one Bodhidharma, also known as the High One, also known as the Hero of Evix, also known as possibly my best friend. Have you seen him?
A voice emanates from the ground through your bones, and you hear it in your head. He is mine.
We don't really agree with your procurement of him. You can't have him as an object. We would wish him back.
There's silence.
We had dibs.
He does. I don't think he knows about dibs.
Get him with the procurement forms.
You
I
wanna
bet you
ask
didn't
where
fill
he's
it out in
at?
triplicate.
Maybe we can like trade. You want to ask where he's at?
Where is Bodhi if you are the master of him? And who are you?
He is here. I am here. Now you are here. You
Here.
are now mine.
That's entirely debatable.
And when he says that, the opening to this place will close.
No, what?
Goddamn.
That might have been good.
Can y'all see okay?
Eric, I'll light my sword up from this point
You're
on.
gonna light your sword up, okay?
Can't see shit.
Wait,
I have a-
do a lightsaber noise.
I have a bazoo. Oh, you mean
There you
actually make the sound?
Perfect. Yeah, perfect.
All right, and that's a 20 by 20, correct?
It is. $15 by 15.
All right, I'll correct that. One moment. All right. Cool. You have a light source. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh.
It was quite available in my research in some of the libraries, which were quite dark.
You
What are
have
the-
brought color where there is none.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Technically, there's been color outside this entire time. It tends to be a bland palette. And I don't think I have time to get into color
Needed.
theory with you.
Needed earth tones and
I
stuff.
have taken the colors.
That sounds racist.
Slightly. Especially with the white hoods. I'm just saying.
They're tan for the record.
I don't know. I heard they didn't have any color.
Depends on if you're trying to get light or color. Pigments, all colors or white is different between the two. It is a really big
Can we
ass
just
oyster.
keep
start
going.
walking? They're not doing anything.
Are we? Oh my gosh.
They haven't
Whoa,
stopped me yet.
I
that's a
will
lot of
keep
movement.
following you.
Stop.
Did you say that?
That sounded like Dr. Grau.
No, it's similar, but he's less kind.
Dr. Grau
Okay.
or this guy?
So
Dr. Grant.
I now need you guys all to make a charisma saving throw of a DC 18,
Can I move up here
or
first?
you will gain a level of exhaustion.
Oof.
Because this cave is so big.
No.
18, you said?
18.
Charisma?
Yes, ma'am.
Do we have a bonus on this?
Negative.
Damn it.
Lost our paladin.
Hi, Sleepy.
All right, so up at the top right, just set your condition to have exhaustion level 1.
Unfair, Brahmi. Your bonus is so high.
Yeah, I fucked that up royally. I also don't have any inspiration right now, so.
You can have mine.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We're good. We got this.
Level 1 exhaustion, okay.
And that's when I need everyone to please roll for initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Probably just to take turns talking. That's what the initiative's for.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
And that music is just because it came around on the.
It's square dancing night.
It's now a rave.
Well, they saw your
That
glow
good
stick.
setup for one.
All right. So,
Eric with two of them.
Hoko Fu,
Yeah, no doubt.
what would you like to do?
Let's see. I have. This darkness is a problem for me.
Have you tried blinking?
Turns out when
Both
you're
halves.
blinking, it gets even more dark.
Oh.
Let me toss out dancing lights.
Okay, dancing lights. Awesome.
It is a rave.
Yeah.
So dancing lights.
This is pretty inconvenient, but yeah.
And those shed
Dancing lights.
5/5, right?
Let me pull this up for us. Display.
Fairly certain. Dim light. Okay. So we're going to grant you ownership of these. Go by Flu. Awesome. All right, Fu, here you go. 4 dancing lights.
Fantastic. And 120 feet when I conjure them.
Yes, sir.
How far away is 120? Pretty far.
120 feet from where you're at right now would be anywhere inside the cave, essentially.
And you know what? We'll go with that. That's my action. As a bonus action, I'm going to roll my bardic.
Okay. Cool. So Sweet. Anything else, Hokufu?
I am. Where am I? I'm gonna scoot up a little bit, and that's the end of my turn.
Understood. After Hokufu, we go to Mr. Mio.
Do the guys that in the tan robes do they look hostile? I can see two
they've
of them.
not moved.
Okay. I'll hold my action to stab anything that gets near me that looks hostile.
Sure. Pear?
I am going to use a charge, the second charge on the lodestone, to grant myself flight.
Okay.
And then, so that's a bonus action, and I will use my action, if Wu's turning this into a rave, to just start to levitate, not far, just kind of like a few feet off the ground and vogue.
Cool. Understood. Kawhi the Traveler. What did you do, Kawhi? There.
I don't know. So I guess I'll just cast light.
Gonna cast light on yourself?
Yep, on my abs.
On your abs. All right. Cool. So light gives you 20 feet of bright light and 20 feet of dim. As this is an enlightening experience. Cool.
I'll go up to there so I can see some more stuff.
Sure.
Which ends up being nothing. Well, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Tristan? What would you like to do, Tristan? Did we lose you?
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm just thinking. We don't see this dude yet, right?
What dude?
The guy who's talking to us from the ground.
Apparently not.
I will.
Yeah?
Prepare an action.
What action are we preparing?
If any of the skull faces start attacking, I'm going to prepare to shoot.
Okay, awesome. Brahmi, what would you like to do?
Brahmi is going to cast Bless on everyone
Okay.
at the 4th level.
Cool.
And then she is going to, with her bonus action, cast Spiritual Weapon.
All right.
Hang on.
All right, spiritual weapon.
And it's not
Brahmi.
doing any attacks right now. It's just vibing.
Yep.
I would like it to be kind of like over here.
You can move
If
it.
that's possible. So it can spawn right over in here.
All right.
And she is going to move closer to Mio because I think she wants to try to get into the bag of holding for those potions of heroism that we've completely forgotten about.
Okay.
But that's for next turn. So
Awesome. Then
And that's it for now.
we are going to go to this character's turn, and we're going to choose 1d6. Number 4 would be Brahmi. Of
Oh, dear.
course.
Of course.
Of course. So, Brahmi, you feel a surge from beneath the ground, and it begins to rumble and shake. And then you feel an enormous maw open up underneath you. And as it does so, you see a form rise up, and Mia's prepared action fires off.
Ooh, all right.
Oh my god. Can we get like a full picture of that? Like a
There you go.
Oh, it's a dragon.
is there like a horizontal view of
I do
it?
not have a horizontal view of it. I tried to get one, but
That's okay. Oh my gosh. Scary.
I mean, we were the only campaign that didn't piss off a dragon.
We've been friends with dragons so far.
So,
Where
Mia?
is
you will hit, you will critically strike, and you're going to deal 19 plus 42 be 51. 51 plus 17 would be 68 damage, sir.
And just can I do booming blade with that? I don't know when I'm holding an action if I can do that
You
on
can
top.
do the held moving blade, yes.
Thank you.
I've applied the 68 damage. And then you're going to deal an additional 29. Okay. Cool. As he came up to bite Brahmi with advantage, you did not see the source. This is going to be a 20 to bite you, Brahmi.
that does hit. Oh,
Okay.
yes. Yeah.
All right, you were going to suffer 19 piercing damage and an additional 25 psychic.
Owie.
The dragon will then claw at you twice.
Oh, dear.
The first claw attack, Brahmi, will be a 28 to claw you,
Yes, that does hit.
slashing you for 19. The second claw attack, Brahmi, will miss you with a 15.
Okay.
And then
Great.
the tail whips
Oh,
around
dear.
and has to hit someone else within range. And I have 15-foot range, so I cannot reach Tristan. So 1d4 for the other people here. Kawhi, the tail slaps at you with a 21 to deal 14 bludgeoning damage, sir.
Sounds good. Just so you know, light still remains in effect.
Yes, sir. And as it does so, the dragon is going to inhale and prepare to activate a breath weapon. The fingers around the room do nothing. Hoko Fu, what would you like to do?
I am. Brahmi, your health bar didn't update. for me.
She's about less than halfway down.
Delicious.
She's got 37 hit points. I still need to
Yeah.
roll Constitution. She was hit twice. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You were hit 3 times.
3 times.
Oh, 3 times. Okay. Psychic. Right.
All right. Cool. So you hold on to it.
Third one.
Oh, there goes Bless.
I get advantage because I have bless. I mean, I get
Up
I
1d4.
roll.
Right. So with a 1, yeah, you got it. Okay.
I should get it.
Sweet.
Fantastic.
I think I missed up on that, but it's okay. We'll let it slide.
Oh.
Oh, good. So,
I'm gonna take a step forward. I'm gonna pick up our healer.
okay.
I'm going to run her this way at half speed.
All right. And you will provoke an
Drop her.
opportunity attack.
Well, I'm not done. I'm not done. Hold
Okay.
on.
Good.
I got actions.
Okay.
I'm going to drop her over here. I'm taking a what's that called?
Disengage.
Disengage.
That's the word. Yes, disengage. I was like, it starts with a D. It's not the one I'm thinking of. All right. Yeah, I pick up our healer, I disengage, and run her over here and drop her to the far side.
The dragon glares at you. You would steal my beauty. No.
Yeah, like, in a heartbeat.
Hands off, please.
Dibs. As a bonus action.
Did Fu just say dibs?
He doesn't respect dibs.
That's true.
We had dibs on Bodhi too. So what? Where's the bro code? The dragon code? Come on.
Decode.
Woo.
And that is all my stuff. I used my bonus action to move the lights around.
Okay. Cool. After Hokufu, I'm going to use a legendary action.
Rude.
Ew.
And I am going to null step up to 60 feet to a space I can see, which is going to be here.
Oh no.
So it can see in the dark.
All right,
That's a good breath weapon stance.
Mr. Mio.
And move after him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll move up to here.
Sure.
And I will wait till Pear gets up with us to strike him. Hopefully Pear's flanks him, but if he does, he doesn't. If not, I'll strike him as soon as Pear gets in range of him.
Cool. I'm going to use a legendary action to slap you with my tail.
Rude as hell.
A 22 to bludgeon you, sir, for
And-
16 damage.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll have it.
All right.
No, I will not have it.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Because if you have it, you don't get to do the.
Yeah, it breathes on me otherwise.
All right,
His breath, I can tell, smells bad.
Mr. the Pear.
All right, I will move. Let's see. I'm gonna spend a key point so that I can dash as a bonus action.
Yes, sir.
So I'll spend 55 here, and then I'm gonna stop there. So I guess it doesn't entirely matter how many feet.
Okay.
And
Mr.
then
Rio?
Is that considered flanking?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Excellent.
All right, and you're going to deal a total of 25 damage to him.
It was a bad roll. Look at that.
It was. All right, Mr. Pear.
I am gonna.
Sorry, with Booming Blade, Eric.
Okay. Die rolls stink, Mr. Mio.
Par for the course.
All right. So you're going to deal 12 damage here with your unarmed strike. Got it?
All right, I'm gonna check it real quick, or I forgot to roll with advantage. Nope, doesn't matter. And then I'll give him a second kick.
Okay. And that will hit, dealing 20 damage.
And I will turn that one into a stunning strike.
All right, my Constitution saving throw results in a 33.
Oosha.
Yep. That is very high.
Oh no. Oh dear.
And that will be it for my turn.
Cool. I will take another legendary action now. And we are going to use Erode Will. And I need to target one character within 60 feet of me. 1d6. Number 3, Tristan.
No. Oh my
I need
god.
you to roll a wisdom saving throw or lose the ability to take reactions and suffer disadvantage on your saving throws until this thing dies.
Oof.
That's crazy.
You are immune to Erode Will for the next year.
Nice.
If this battle
nice.
takes that long.
Sick.
All right. So, then we go to Kawhi the Traveler.
I'm gonna go there.
Yes, sir.
The first thing I'm gonna do is right next to Mio, a little happy manta ray is gonna show up.
Happy Manta Ray.
Yeah.
All right, the Happy Manta Ray shows up.
Okay, and does 18 damage.
All right.
I think 25 hit.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then I am very unhappy with what's happening here. I don't like moving much more than I need to. So I cast Hold Monster.
All right. Cool. Hold Monster is a Wisdom saving throw. I got a 19, so I will need to use the first of my legendary resistances to succeed.
God, it's
Damn it. That was a great roll.
all
That's
right.
okay, we're whittling it down. It's fine. We got this. That was awesome. That was awesome.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Yes, sir. All right. That's when I will use my fourth legendary action.
How many legendary actions does he have?
5.
What does he need?
He has 5.
Okay.
And so we're going to slap someone with the tail, and I have
Not it.
5 people in range. 1d5. Number 3 would be Tristan, as we're
What the
gonna
hell?
apparently pick on him.
Tristan, you gotta call not it sooner.
Tristan, it's a 21 to slap you with the tail.
Yeah.
You'll suffer 17 damage, Tristan.
Alright.
I just love these insane question marks after every single thing you're doing here, Eric. It's just like, what? We don't know.
Alright.
Question?
All right, Tristan, it is your turn, sir.
Okay, welcome to my new favored foe.
Okay,
And
that's
I am
after you
not
hit him,
in-
but go ahead.
I'm not in melee with him, right?
You, he can hit you, but you cannot hit him, so you'd have to get closer.
Alright, so I can actually still use my bow though.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Rain of Thorns.
Okay. A Hail of Thorns will hit Pear and Mio, along with you
That's
and
okay.
Brownie.
Wait, along with what?
Hail of Thorns hits everything around the target, correct?
Within 5 feet of it.
All right,
He's
so
more than
that'll
5
hit
feet.
Mio and Pear.
We're okay with that.
Okay.
I spoke for you, Pear.
Yep.
Pear's covered in thorns. He'll be fine.
It makes him more
Do we
dangerous.
still have less?
Yes.
Alright, hold on.
All right. The 26 does hit. You're going to deal 12 piercing damage, plus your d6, and then the Hail of Thorns. All right, so we're at 14
Hail
damage.
Thorns.
All right. All right, so a total of 19 damage dealt, sir. Excellent. Your arrow flies true, and arrows fall all around Pear and Dr. Or shouldn't be Dr. Grau here. Let's correct that.
Is this a save, deck save?
I believe so.
How much is it, Tristan?
Dex save for Hail of Thorns.
It's me anyways.
Yep. Mio's gonna get shot, and you're gonna suffer 5 damage, Mio.
Even though I did a 16, it's a fail, right?
No, 16 is the dex.
So you save, yeah.
Oh.
You can't critically fail saving throws in this campaign.
Fantastic.
Now, if it was on Sunday, different story. All right, anything else, Tristan?
Gonna move back a bit.
Okay.
Eric, I want to be sure he didn't want to use his legendary resistance to resist the hail.
No, I appreciate that. As you move away, I will use a reaction to take my opportunity attack on you, sir.
No.
As I bite down upon you, I will... Oh, that's the piercing damage. 23 to pierce you for 18 piercing and 25 psychic for a total of 43 damage, sir.
Isn't the psychic capped because of iron? Wait, do I still have that?
I don't think Iron Mind gives you resistance to psychic damage. Does it?
It gives you proficiency.
Right.
In a
It doesn't give
saving
you
throw.
resistance.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So, yep, the full 43.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So, after Tristan's turn, we will go ahead and take the 5th legendary action, and we will slap someone with the tail, and I only have 4 targets in range. Number 4 is Hokofu. Hokofu, a 22 to slap you for 17 damage.
Sure does.
All right. Then we go to Miss Brami.
Hold on.
Oh
I need to
my
do a
gosh.
Con save.
Okay.
Con save?
She's making a
With
con,
the
or he's
dancing
making a con
lights.
save, yeah. You're fine.
Okay, good.
Brahmi is gonna try to drag Flu this way. Is that
Sure.
possible?
Perfect.
Yeah.
You move
we
at half
want
speed
to
while doing that.
so 15 feet?
Yep.
Just want to make it so that there's not like a straight line of us.
That's up to you.
I
That
don't
is the
want to leave.
direction I want to go.
Which way?
No, to the right.
Here? Here?
Has he used his reaction already just now? So
Yes.
we're clear
Let's
to
see, it's
run.
more than one.
Eric says Eric's got a great poker face. Like you said that I didn't see anything. Okay, I think it's still in his. We're gonna go here.
Okay.
So I think she's still in range, so she shouldn't be leaving his space. But now she's going to.
That's a good belief.
Shh. Okay. She is going to movement. She casts warding bond on Flu,
Okay.
and then with her bonus action, she is going to cast Sanctuary on herself.
Okay.
So
Awesome. Anything else?
okay. I think she's used everything she's got right now.
You
so-
have a spiritual weapon.
Yeah, but that requires a bonus action to move,
Yep.
right?
And she
Yeah,
used Sanctuary.
I use Sanctuary. I will move it. I know it's there. I will move it, but probably next turn. So,
All right.
all right, and that's it. Thank you.
Cool. It's time to expel my breath weapon.
Shit.
Yep. We're going to breathe across number 4. So, my cone breath here is going to come out from the center and extends outward 60 feet to here.
Okay.
So, Brahmi
Yeah.
and Mr. Flu, I need the two of you to make wisdom saving throws of a DC 20, or you will be
Yeah,
suffering psychic damage to the tune of 6d12.
Okay. We got this. Don't
Bless.
forget you have bless.
And if you fail by more than 5, you will be afflicted by the Modify Memory spell.
More than 5.
5 or more.
That's not what you said first.
That's what it says here. 5 or more.
Rude.
Rami made it.
Okay. Brahmi, you succeed on the DC 20. Awesome. Flu, because of Bless, you do not have your memory modified. However, you will each suffer 45 psychic damage. Fu, because you were resistant, you take half of that.
Hopefully
Okay.
you're still standing, Flu, because Brahmi is down.
Brahmi,
You
you
said-
took half of it because you succeeded, correct?
Yes, but then she takes half of whatever Flu.
Oh,
There's resistance, and then remember, there's resistance, so Fu takes half of that, and then she takes again half of that. Half. Does
Okay.
that make sense? So it's half of.
so Fu suffered
much?
22.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't
So
stack
11.
resistances, right? It just makes Fu resistant to the damage.
Right.
So Fu suffers 22. Brahmi, you suffer 22 on top of the 22 you would have suffered, which I believe knocks you unconscious.
It does. So, but
We-
oh
we've
no,
all
it
lost
doesn't.
blood.
Oh my gosh! Wait, did I write in the right amount? I had to have done that wrong. Hang
I
on.
think you were at 37 hit points.
I was at 37 hit points. What's going on?
So you would have suffered 44 total. And then I believe there's something that happens, correct, Mr. Kawhi?
Yep, you're back at 1 hit point because of my
Wait, so
book.
I made the save though.
Right,
So,
So
I
you
take
suffered-
half of that. So 22.
right. 22 plus the 22 from Fu.
I take half of what Fu takes.
Right. Fu was going to suffer
Fu's
the...
resistant. So Fu only takes 22.
Okay, so you would have suffered
And then
11.
that 22 gets split between
All
us.
right, so you're at 4.
So whatever. So she's at 4.
All
Sorry.
right, so Kawhi's thing does not fire off yet.
Not yet. She has 4 hit points.
And does she has to make concentration save, right?
Yes.
I do.
To hold on to
I do.
bless.
Yep.
And it's a DC 16
Why is it a DC 16?
because you took 32 damage or 33 damage and we cut it out. There you go. So
Yeah.
bless goes away.
Left is gone. Sorry, guys.
All right.
It's all good.
Then I will perform my multi-attack. Actually, before multi-attack, I use the bonus action here. So we're going to enable an aura, and this is an aura around the dragon. And this aura is a 60-foot aura. All right. And then we go ahead and do the multi-attack. So bite and 2 claws. Who am I going to try to ravage? Because I'm going to focus fire here. 1d6. Number 5 would be Tristan. So
Poor
I'm going
guy.
to suffer thunder damage as I move. How much thunder damage did I suffer?
Let me pull back. It would be 12.
Understood.
Oh wait, wasn't it a crit? Oh, I know.
No,
was your
no,
first
that
attack.
one was not a crit. This is my second time, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So Tristan, he's coming for you. We're going to bite at you with a 30 to hit you for 13 piercing and 10 psychic for a total of 23.
Okay.
The claw attack against you, sir, will be a 21
All right.
to hit you for 20 damage.
Okay.
And the second claw, sir, be a 15. I believe that misses you.
That misses.
Okay. Then the tail goes against someone other than you. 1d4. Number 3 would be Brahmi. I need to make a wisdom saving throw to get past the sanctuary. I succeed.
No, I
a
don't think you do unless you're
25.
at advantage.
I do. Against magical
Got it.
effects.
Okay.
So Brahmi, the tail comes swinging around to wallop you with a 14. I missed you.
Thank goodness.
All right.
He like squeaks and crouches down. Like squeaks
Cool.
over her.
All right. So then we go to the echoes. Nothing happens with them yet. Hoko Fu, you start your turn inside this aura. I need you to succeed on a DC 18 intelligence saving throw or momentarily forget your own name and why you are here.
Interesting.
When that happens, you will have disadvantage on all ability checks, saving throws, and attack rolls until the start of your next turn.
Sorry, say the list again.
I will put
Ability
the whole
checks?
thing in here.
Yeah. Apathios.
right. So,
Uh,
Fu,
sure.
you have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws until the start
Do
of your next
you-
turn.
Do you want to use a? Man, I don't have one. I was gonna offer you my inspiration. but
I
don't
have
any.
one, but a +1's not great.
Okay.
I am, but forgetting why I'm here has put a wrench in what I was planning to do. So, it's a big dragon. Not a fan. I'm gonna grab Brahmi by the hand and move us away from this dragon.
Okay. You're going to be provoking an opportunity attack if you do so.
I am.
Unless you're going to disengage.
No, I'm not
All
gonna
right.
do that.
So we bite at you. All right. We bite. A 14 misses you, Mr. Flo. I believe.
Double check. Correct.
Okay. Go ahead.
I am. How close am I to anybody right now? I can get Tristan. Let's see, Tristan.
Yes.
By Heke by Motu, there was a snafu who found his colleague's lunch. Nobody was there to witness, and it looked delicious, so Snafu ate it. At lunchtime, the theft was discovered, and there was much wailing and gnashing of teeth. Eat something else, Snafu said. Fine, his colleague agreed. Colleague ate Snafu.
Oh no.
Poor Snafu.
For sure.
Oh,
Eating other people's lunches,
Snafu.
that's not nice.
This sounds like workplace trauma brought into the game. Just saying. Did someone
I have
eat your
no idea
lunch?
I have no idea what you could be referring to. Let's see. This is the Tale of the Avengers. So, you are gonna, for the next minute, cause anyone that hits you with a melee attack to take some damage.
Okay.
Cool.
Sweet. Anything else, Mr. Flu?
As a bonus action, I will roll my bardic inspiration again.
Okay. Number 7.
Thank you.
Cool. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. At the start of Mr. Mio's turn, I need you to roll an intelligence saving throw, please, against the forgotten name. All right.
What's safe?
18.
Oh, whew.
You are
Excellent.
good, sir.
And then I'm going to take a stab at him. So, excuse me, Sir Dragon, I'm just going to slide this sword right up inside your ribs there.
He's very polite.
27.
Gosh.
27 does hit. Yes, sir. And that's going to deal 28 plus 9, so 37 damage. Plus 9, so 46. Ouch.
I'm going away.
All right. Cool.
I move away.
Then
And I don't think I can hide from him, so I'm not even going to try.
Okay. I will then use a legendary action, and we are going to bite at someone. And I can reach 2 people. Oh, 1d2. Tristan!
I'm Snafu.
No. What?
Tristan.
Tristan. You
What?
gotta say not it.
A 27 to bite you, Tristan, for 23 piercing and 14 psychic damage, sir.
The nice part is he takes 7 damage,
Yep.
but I go down.
Okay, you go to 0. All right. Cool.
But I think his name's in the book, right?
Is his name in the book, sir?
His name is absolutely in the book.
All right. So he's at 1 hit point. All right, Tristan, you're at 1 hit point, sir. All right, Mr. The Pear.
I would like to scoot over so that I have flanking. I don't know how many steps that takes.
Right there's fine. Yep.
Okay. Then I'll use 2 unarmed strikes to guard.
Okay. As your unarmed strike punches with your quills, they embed themselves between its scales and deal 17 damage.
And I'll turn that into a stunning strike.
You're
which
gonna
I
try to stun this
guaranteed-
enormous dragon. Awesome.
Yeah, I knew
He
was
got a
gonna say
30 on his Constitution saving throw, so the dragon is annoyed and now has porcupine quills inside of its skin, but is unfazed.
that. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen, but I'm hoping that if I can get one through, I can burn through resistance for Kawhi. So I'll do it a second time.
I just saw what you renamed that hair. Hair lock.
Oh, I love that. That's so good.
All right. So you did it again. Awesome. So he's
Yeah.
going to take some more quills. Oh, I only did -2 damage. Minus 20 more. And another Constitution saving throw. You got a 27. Again, you inject more of these porcupine quills into his flesh. He's hurting. Not again.
Third time.
No. Disallowed, as he will suffer 10 damage. The quills are forming a nice brush to be scratched upon.
He's
Another-
just gonna look like me at the end of this turn.
Another Constitution
He's already halfway
saving
there.
throw. He got a 17. I will use a second legendary resistance to succeed. No. Okay.
And I'm gonna turn this one into a flurry of blows to punch him a 4th time.
All right. The 29
And
does
that one.
puncture him again, dealing 17. And another Constitution saving throw. And I can only use the legendary resistance once per turn, so I'm stuck with whatever this is. An 18. He is stunned.
Let's go.
My gosh.
And that is it for my turn.
Now, did you roll the intelligence saving throw at the start of this turn?
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
Oh no.
Although I do think that all of these would have hit regardless
You would
because
have.
I was flanking, so they would be straight rolls. But I'll
Yes, sir.
roll it for the rest of the effect,
Correct.
and I will have failed that. And so, other than I don't remember. I'll just scroll up. You don't have to go through it.
Sure.
And we can move on.
All right, cool. So, after pair, I cannot use a legendary action. So, Kawhi the Traveler, you've been set up for success, sir.
Yeah.
Am I?
I need
Am
you.
I in the?
You are.
Am I in the thing?
Yes, sir. I need an intelligence saving throw of a DC 18.
Well, I'm gonna fail that.
Okay.
Okay, so what?
You have disadvantage
Yeah, I
on
got-
attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks.
Well, I was gonna, but I have advantage because he's stunned.
Affirmative.
Okay.
So it would be straight rolls.
Let me just check one thing. So I think I know what I'm gonna do,
Okay.
but I just want to double check. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. So he's stunned. Auto fail strength and dex. Okay. Unfortunately, so I'm gonna move my. I'll move up here till there. Check. Okay, I guess I'm gonna move over here. There he is. And then pairs somewhere. Does that give me advantage right there?
Yes, sir.
All right. No, I had advantage anyway because he's stunned.
Yes, sir.
I forgot. All right, so here we go. Bonus action.
Okay, so
That misses probably, right? 17?
yes, sir.
Jesus. All right. I don't really know. All right, I'm just gonna do the normal. Oh, because I failed. I don't really know what my plan was. I'm just gonna do my normal, what I normally do instead of a plan.
Understood. So, with advantage and disadvantage, you will hit him once, dealing 10 damage.
Oh my god! All right,
Yes, sir.
end of my turn.
Tristan Solstash.
Come on, guys.
Constitution first, right?
Intelligence first.
That's better, actually. It was better.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so you have disadvantage on all attack rolls, saving throws, and
but
skill
he's
checks.
done, so it's just.
Straight rolls. Yep.
All right. I still have my favorite foe up, so.
Yes, sir.
And.
Oh,
I
we
still
didn't roll
can
that
do-
concentration, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. You can just stick it back on him again. Go ahead.
I'm so confused now.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Oh, shit, that was supposed to be a straight roll.
It is.
Okay.
Yep. And you will shoot him point blank for 11 damage.
And now he. Hail of Thorns,
Okay.
even though I'm probably in range.
Yes, sir. So is Kawhi and Pear.
I'm less than 5 feet. I'm more than 5 feet away.
Here's the health bar right there.
So,
But no, you're
okay,
you're,
so
out-
Eric,
you're
no,
outside
I mean,
of the circle.
sometimes-
You're outside the circle. We'll let you be. You're good.
I mean, so like if we're gonna start using squares for circles,
I need to go
I
ahead
can
and
do
make the
that.
squares. No, you're good. You're good. All right. So, Tristan,
It's 1 point.
1 point of damage. Okay. So he's going to suffer 1. Pear, I need you to suffer
Hold on.
1.
There's-
Good.
I gotta give him my favorite foe damage.
Yes, sir. Favorite foe damage of
1d6.
okay. 5. Okay. And Pear, you have disadvantage
What
on that
was-
saving throw.
Oh,
So does Tristan. So dexterity saving throw, please, Tristan. Pear does
what was the DC?
16.
16.
Okay.
You're fine. And Tristan's dexterity saving throw, he's fine as well. Understood. Anything else, Tristan?
Run like a bitch.
Okay.
Don't you get 2 attacks?
No. That's Dreadful Ambusher, and I would have had to do it at the beginning of the round.
Yeah. His
You're not a fifth level ranger.
It says I only have 1 at this point. I'm a 7th. Oh no, I do have it.
Okay. Let's go and take that second shot. And with the 25, you will hit for 13 damage.
That has no
That
bonuses.
arrow
on it.
buries itself deep into its muscles.
Now I'll do run like a bitch.
Okay. Understood. Cool. Then we go to Miss Brahmi.
Okay. So, you're in the aura.
Yep. Intelligence saving throw, please.
Got to do an intelligence saving throw first.
Yep.
Not gonna make it. Yep. What was? I'm so
You have
sorry.
disadvantage on attack rolls, skill checks, and ability. Attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks.
And you forget why you're here.
Yep. And you forget why you're here.
She sees a big scary monster.
Yeah. And then you also see a dragon.
Man.
Very funny. She sees the dragon. She's immediately going to cast Banish on it.
Oh.
It might not work.
Okay.
It's
Oh, we're gonna
already
try it.
held. You could.
Let's beat it up. Let's kill it.
Okay, here's the thing. it's stunned. How long does the stun last for?
Or, I'm sorry. Just do what you want.
Yeah,
No,
It
I'm
doesn't
just for clarity. How long does Pear's stun last for?
it lasts until the end of his next turn.
Pear's
Okay,
turn.
so he will continue to be stunned past its current turn.
Yes.
Okay, so Brahmi's going to take a. She's going to have one of her potions.
Okay.
I figured since we got the resistances down, it would give us a turn to try to collect ourselves a little bit before finishing it off. All these stacked issues are just a lot. But she'll drink a potion and then drag Wu further away.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Cool.
I think we can get to here.
I
Slightly
can't
out of
see
range?
where you're dragging me though, so
Oh.
can Eric move us?
Okay,
move
great.
Thank you.
All right.
And then
Anything
we
else,
still
Tom?
need-
Leora.
14. Okay.
Wow.
And then bonus action movement, and then since it's done for another round, she will cast
What are we casting?
she's gonna cast a 5th level shatter. on
Okay.
top of it.
Cool.
We'll see if that takes it. See what happens.
Sure. The Constitution saving throw for the dragon results in a 32. How much damage did you
Or-
take? 8.
Yep.
Awesome. Cool. After Brahmi
Terrible
goes
rolls.
to the dragon's turn, we go to the Hollow Echoes. We go to Hoku Fu. Need an intelligence saving throw, Hoku Fu.
Oh, come on, buddy. Nope.
Okay.
Awesome. Vicious mockery is what I got.
Okay. So that's a wisdom saving throw. And my wisdom saving throw is a 24 and will not be mocked.
Well, fuck you, dragon. That's
All right.
that's all I got.
Mr. Mio. I think we know what it do.
Yeah. It's 18, isn't it?
Yes?
Yeah. So I have disadvantage, but
So that means no.
no, I still have. I think Pear's over there somewhere,
Correct.
right?
It's straight rolls and you have an ally there.
But if you have any sort of disadvantage, you don't get.
Well,
So you get
advantage
that.
and disadvantage negate each other in this case, so he doesn't have disadvantage.
Oh, he's stunned anyway, so
Right.
gosh,
So it's a
18.
straight
I
roll.
doubt that hits him.
An 18 does not hit as
Yeah.
it glances off.
So Pear did all that fucking work, and
We did nothing with it.
we just failed.
We moved it like 10 hit points down.
I'll stay here to give advantage.
Sure. Mr. the Pear.
I am gonna.
Intelligence saving throw, please.
Yes. Sorry about that. I rolled that first, but. Oh, it's so close to
Okay,
close.
so the first one leaves him uninjured.
All right. Ooh, that one will hit.
That one will hit, yes, sir. And that's going to deal the full 34 damage. Yep. And you have slain yourself a dragon. Please describe how you do so.
Because I had been floating with my new flight, I will have just taken a dive at him, and right before I hit him, turned around so that my bat goes into him, and the quills stab him to death.
As the quills enter his heart and lungs, you hear an exhalation of breath escape and wash over you guys. The aura goes away, and the dragon slumps to the ground where he dissolves into sand. You guys feel a sense of accomplishment. And then you're going to hear a voice
Damn it.
from the south here. Mr. Dave, what does the voice say?
Is it Bodhi?
It is Bodhidharma.
Whoa, man. That was cool.
And with Whoa Man, that was cool. That's where we're going to end for today. And we will come back next week to explore what happens between the Awesome Blossoms, Bodhi, and the land of Limbo. So, guys, I hope this was a boring trip through the land of Limbo, and that you guys have managed to successfully rescue Bodhidharma, at least acquire him. And we'll figure out what happens next week. As always, guys, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. Do check out the Patreon over at patreon.com/GMEric. We also have the waitlist for campaign slots, and we have a one-shot this coming Friday at noon Central Time. That's with a Story of a Leaf. Go check those tickets out. There's 2 of them left. Otherwise, guys, have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, and we'll be back tomorrow night with the Toivoan train wreck, as they have triggered a trap and fallen into a pit of oozes and are trying to assault the lair of Sageos.